Anyway, so clock strikes quarter past, so we are going to get started if you all
Yep.
are ready.
No issue.
Yep.
All right.
Give it
Um,
another round.
yeah, nice try, but no. So anyway, last time we played, the 10th pilgrimage finally reached Terra Nova, bringing with it a new PC in the form of John Lee Collins, as well as Dr. Brian Horner and his team of paleontologists, who met with Simone and gave her a letter written by Wayland himself. El Presidente received word from Sky and Danny that an SOS beacon from the ship named the Manifest Destiny was picked up on a nearby planet, and per both company and international law, a team is to be sent out to investigate. Naturally, the whole party went out aboard the ore chariot, and a few choice NPCs were brought along for the mission. Though the ore chariot experienced a mechanical failure that has it stranded planet-side until a replacement compression coil can be sourced from the Manifest Destiny. Upon boarding the ship, it's clear that something's wrong since two dead people have been found, and the rest are located at the aft end of the ship, where the compression coil is located. The exact moment we ended on was Simone opening a locker and having one of the aforementioned two dead people collapse on top of her. Oh, and Conrad broke a 50,000 piece of surveillance equipment, which is his epic fail equivalent to Albert shooting himself in the leg.
Ow.
Accidentally. Accident. I will fix it. He will fix it
Allegedly.
before it.
Allegedly.
Everything
the
can be
best of
fixed.
us. And you sometimes too.
Ah, you.
So, anyway, so yeah. So, jokes aside, so yeah. So, uh, Simone, like you've got this like ice cold corpse in your arms, eyes wide open. Well, probably not eyes wide open if he just kind of slowly died. But he you would be able to have corresponded that this guy is Bradley Barone, based on the tracking information that you have, and this guy was the what the fuck was he? He was the executive officer of the ship. So you already found the captain, and you already who was dead over here, and then this is the executive officer who locked himself away. But why, nobody knows.
Oh
No.
God. Just dead body. Yeah, I'll try like lay him out on the floor just so like I'm awake now. Jesus.
Were you asleep before?
Like, like being like half asleep or you know, it's an expression, man. Oh man,
I'm
oh
sorry, I
dude.
don't understand.
So
I've
do
never slept.
you? I mean, do you like shout out, or do you reach out, or like do you just go over to the others at the armory, or like what do you do?
Do we?
All we have like comms, don't we?
Yeah, you
Correct?
have like radios built into your spacesuits.
Yep. I'll like activate the radio and uh yeah, I'll call Conrad and I'll say yeah, you better get everyone over here. Um, good news, I found the executive officer.
Oh, great.
Bad news. Well,
Yes?
found his body. He's dead.
Oh no. I guess I'll
Ah,
have to
See.
take command as the leading man as usual.
seems,
Um,
Presidente, that you're going to that. Well, we need to check the rest of the ship, but chances are that salvage rights will be probably for Terra Nova's sake. But let's hope we find at least some other survivors. Let's be optimistic, yes? We're coming right away, Simone. We found some gear in the armory there still, if anybody will need it later for us to remember.
Yep.
Great. Glad to hear it.
Yeah, because there were some pistols, shotguns, and a few rifles in the armory. I mean, obviously some weapons were missing, but there was enough weapons to give extra ammo for, well, extra weapons for Jeff and Rosie, because neither of them had any guns. Well, actually, Rosie had a gun. It was who was I thinking of? I think it was just Jeff.
I think it was for him. Yeah, that he
Yeah,
got a gun just in case.
yeah. Um, Conrad, actually, did you have like a primer, like a rifle category weapon, like a shotgun or a storm rifle?
I don't, but let's just say he's working up to specialize in pistols.
Okay, well, I was just saying, like, you could buy like or not buy, but you could take one of the long arms in the armory if you wanted, like one of the shotguns or storm rifles, because there would be enough for you to have your pick of one of the two.
Let's see how much weight
I
can
mean,
he? Yeah. Well, he'll take a rifle then, just in
yeah,
case.
because I will note the shotgun is only weight 1, the storm rifle is weight 2.
Uh, oh, oh yeah. He can only take the shotgun there.
All
Yeah.
right, so just drag it onto your sheet, and then you could get a couple of reloads for it, because there would be like boxes of shotgun shells. So, all right.
Okay.
So you get that, and then um, I'm guessing then, yeah. Well, I mean, Albert's the only other PC over there. Are you going to do anything over in this block of the ship, or are you going to go back with the others over to the to where Simone is?
Uh, our objective right now is where are we going again? Like we found all
So
the signals from the transponders of the crew.
yeah. So basically, just to recap, so you went to the bridge first to get information from Mother as well as to see if you could locate the crew. Your actual objective is, you're trying to get to the aft end of the ship to, get one of the, that like basically scrap the engines for parts so you can fix your ship and get out. Um, so like that's technically your main objective, but you have free reign to do whatever else you want to do on the ship.
I think there were some signals there as well, if I
Yes,
remember
that like
that
basically,
something was there.
yeah, all but one of the, or rather, all but two of the crew members that are still currently aboard the ship, all of their transponders are at the back of the ship.
That's it. Okay. We're going to find them then.
Like only two people were like, yeah, there was Barone here and then Taylor over here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll just meet up and we'll just head directly there.
Okay.
Unless there's another reason. I can't think of a reason why we would go other places unless there was a specific want to.
No, we should see what Simone has to show us regarding the dead officer. If there's anything else to be gleaned, and continue all together down to the engines.
Okay. So, um, yeah. So if you, I mean, I'll say anybody who goes over to, I mean, like Conrad obviously is going over there. Um, once you see this guy, you're gonna take a point of stress. Um, same as
Lovely.
everybody else that's over here.
The question: would merciless stop me from doing that? Or nah, probably not. Doesn't
Technically,
make
no,
sense.
because per raw, it's basically when you kill somebody, it's okay. But
True.
when,
But if
like,
somebody's already dead, oh
yeah,
god.
Well,
well,
they've told us that the guy is dead there, so would we still
right,
take
but
a chance?
but it's, well, here's my line of thinking with it is the fact that like you're seeing this body that's like it's not just like a random dead like a warm body that's was just recently killed. Like this guy is like just unnaturally pale, like bluish pale, starved, like like basically like uh the effects of starvation. Like you can almost like see his ribs, ice cold. Just and just the very fact that there was a body, like the most pressing thing is that he was hiding in this locker, but you don't know why, and that I would say alone is pretty stressful.
Mm-hmm.
Like
A
there's a
horrible way
reason
to
that
go.
he did this, and that reason might still be aboard the ship.
Yep. Question about since we are in our suits, we cannot use Naprolave. Is that correct?
Technically yes, because I mean, like you would have to like you figure I'm
Yes.
guessing with your suits you would have like the like basically the equivalent of like a military like plate carrier, not really plate carrier, but like a uh like a chest rig. with like your stuff like accessible, like your ammo and weapons and stuff like that. Um, but the problem is like, yeah, I mean, like I would say like your signature items you could, but things like nap relief would be kind of difficult
Yeah.
to like inject yourself with while you're in the.
Piercing the suit, yes.
Well, I mean, not just piercing the suit, but like being and I will say this, the ship, like especially for anybody who has those Samani watches, which I think at least one person does, um, the air in here is breathable, so it's not like you're going to start suffocating. It's just the problem is it's really, really cold. Which actually, speaking of air, because it's been definitely a hot minute, everybody do me an air supply roll.
Yep.
Where do I find that?
You should hold on a sec. So, basically on your character sheet, where the fuck is? All right. Okay, hold on.
On the
You didn't.
first
Oh, right.
page.
Actually, yeah, no, you would need to have your. Oh, hold on. I'll add the suit for you. So basically, you have on the general tab of your sheet, there's a consumable section where it's like Air 6, and there's a little parachute button. Click the parachute.
Gotcha.
Okay. And also
My
salutations, Marty.
air's 0, so I need.
Oh, do you not have the eco suit on it?
I guess I never. Let me see if I can find one.
Eco All World Survivor Suit.
Yeah.
That's the one we are using. For armor 6 air to start.
And then you can just move your whatchamacallit into your locker, your flak or your riot vest.
How do I do?
You would right click on, or actually, yeah, you would. Well, no. So what you do is so the Kevlar vest, if you right click on the item in your inventory, then you hit add to locker,
Okay.
then that basically means like it's in your possession, like you own it, but it's not currently on your possession, like on your person. So if you still need help, just let me know. Did you get it figured out?
No, I'm trying to.
You need to right click it, but on the right corner, the
Yeah.
little check mark thing,
Yeah, the little-
not on the title. It's
Oh,
takes getting
okay.
used to.
There you go. Okay. So you yes. Okay. So let's see. In terms of air supplies, so basically only Conrad and Collins had like their air supply went down, but everybody else has been
And
relatively
Presidente.
calm. Oh, he did. Oh, yeah, he did.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so but the good news with the eco suits is you can have quite a lot of air. So
That's good.
but yeah, so but anyway, Conrad is like, yeah, if you take off your helmet, you are like you're not going to just instantly start suffocating or freezing, but it's like the longer you have like once you have the helmet off, then you start potentially feeling the effect of like freezing.
Mhm. I'm going to probably have to do it in a certain moment because I'm already at 5 stress, and my signature item are my glasses, which I cannot get at
Well,
with the helmet.
I did establish, like signature items are the exception. Like El Presidente was able to
Oh.
adjust his
I've got the
cigar.
cigar on under the helmet.
Yeah.
You could probably
Ah.
just like, I don't know, like flip. If you wear glasses, sometimes you could just kind of like flip your head back and like, yeah, I don't know,
Yeah.
reposition them or something.
The
mean, you could
the
just,
thing
like,
was
do
with
a
his
dry
signature
snap.
item, with the signature item, it was like he cleans his glasses, like as a calming ritual, which you can't do in a goddamn helmet. So that is, I think
You
for
tilt
the
your head
story
so
and
the sweat drips down and clears off the fog.
yeah, that'll take off the stress certainly.
Or you
I'll
spend
have
your
to I'll have
salary on
to
getting windshield
unbuckle.
wipers for your.
Oh, that should. Well, I do have the money for some crazy gear,
Who
so
knows? I mean,
I
Wayland
will.
invented a bunch of crazy shit. Maybe they invented self-cleaning glasses. I can only hope.
Oh, on the next shipment, I'm gonna find someone space Wayland Amazon like to order self-cleaning glasses.
All right.
Whale is on. Damn.
Yeah. So, anyway. So, but yeah, are you real talk? Are you going to use nap relief or your signature item right now, or no?
Not yet, not yet. Just to keep up the
Okay.
suspense a little bit more.
Okay. So, um, yeah, and especially because the good news is that with this panic table, it's not as debilitating as the first edition one, which no Arlie Horgust would be uh dissatisfied with, to put it lightly. But anyway, um, so uh, yeah. So anyway, so yeah, is there anything else you're gonna do with Bradley, or are you going to keep moving down to the engine room?
I think we should head off and find any of the other uh, poor bastards, hoping they might be alive. This guy seems there's nothing we can do.
All right. So yeah, I would say you surprisingly uneventfully make your way through the rest of the ship. Well, actually, I need mobility rolls. Like as you're getting to
Ooh.
like I don't know, say like the cryo deck. This is just for the sake of like moving quietly. Um, so all right,
Oh, this is
so
gonna end
yeah,
badly.
so individual mobility rolls. Okay, that is oh okay. So well, Conrad succeeded, but he's gonna panic.
Yes, I
Albert, do
am.
you want to push that or use a story point or
Yeah.
no?
I will use a story. Well,
Okay.
I mean, Conrad already failed, right?
Well, he succeeded, but depending on what he gets for the panic result, it might override the success. So, um, I guess we'll resolve Conrad's thing first. So Conrad do
Mobility.
a 2d6. Okay. Oh God.
You're gonna break something else, aren't you?
Oh boy.
I'm doing
Oh my god.
So
real,
my stress
real stuff. Like,
result is 7 plus the 5 stress.
12.
Sorry guys. Zoinks.
Yeah, I would say it would be kind of pointless for anybody else to
Yeah.
roll.
Just don't.
So 12, I mean, I know this by heart is, like basically you mess up, you have the opposite effect. So
Yeah,
you're trying
yeah.
to move quietly. So please describe what it is that you do or say or both that makes a shitload of noise as you're moving through the ship.
He
oh my
goes
god.
uh I think I mean these are these are Wayland ships, right? Out of character.
Yeah, this is a Wayland Corps registered ship.
Yeah. Uh, since this is a Wayland ship, I think that I can best recognize these corridors in the dim light. I shall go in front, follow my exact steps, and he's like strutting all confidently and carefully in front. And as he kind of turns back to tell everybody exactly where and how you should go, he like literally kicks a barrel that he didn't see
Oh my.
next to and has the loudest metallic clang. Like it just echoes in this small metallic chamber, and he just has like a beam of sweat on his forehead. Like
Yeah, so it's just like
fuck.
it like bounces like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, exactly that.
Exactly.
Who played that?
I got that on my soundboard.
Yeah, or better yet, no, it's like it's rolling, and then there's like a stack of stuff that was like stacked, so it bumps it, and it's like a Rube Goldberg.
Yes, yes. It keeps on making noise. It's not just one loud thing. It just keeps on going. What Marty says is a great idea. It keeps on rolling down the corridor, and it just won't stop making noise. So that is an example of what you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if I should adjust the power of my kick, sir.
This must be from my soccer days. I just don't know my own strength. Goddamn, these barrels shouldn't be here. They're not up to Wayland's spec. They must have been messy. at least if there anything, if anything was here, they now know we are coming, and that means that we probably scared off if there are any little rats or something. So this might be good. I think we've scared off everything
This could
Sure.
only
that
possibly be a good thing.
absolutely. I think maybe the security personnel should maybe take lead as it kind of puts himself in the middle and just
Yeah, well,
retreats
that does.
from.
Well, yeah, that does beg the question of who in the like, what is the marching order? Like, who's taking point?
I could take front, sir, if you want.
I
Good
think I
initiative.
would. We can spread out over like a couple zones here. We don't need to be in literally one massive group. But
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think
like
like
you could have
probably
like one person, like one group on this, like the opposite side of the hallway, or the opposite side of this like block.
Oh yeah, do I gain a stress or give anybody else stress?
Yes, yes, you do.
Okay, now Conrad is taking off his helmet and injecting himself with the goddamn nap relief
All
because
right, so
he
let's
has
see.
too much.
So Rosie, Dustin, generic doctor, and where's Jeff? There he is. So, and then all the other PCs get a point of stress because of the absolute ruckus that Conrad made.
Oh God.
Good job, buddy.
So,
I'll
Captain
also
my
take off my
captain.
helmet quickly to take a dose of nap relief because
okay.
for stress.
Is anybody else
I
I
had
going
think
to?
6.
I
do.
will. How about this? I will lead the front with Dustin and Sparrow, and then we can have what's her name?
Rosie?
Rosie kind of lead up the back, and then everyone else is sort of in the middle.
Okay. Well, what about Collins? Because he's also part of the security team. He's the.
Collins, he can stay in the back, and that way, like the not combat people are sort of in the middle.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
so Dustin, and then Richard, and Albert is there, and then I guess yeah, these guys are in the middle. So as you are moving.
I'm putting my helmet back on,
All right.
just an FYI.
Yeah, thank you for. Yeah, I'm also guessing that
Yep.
Simone. Okay. So you
Yeah.
And
make your.
after that obnoxiously loud sound, I will sort of signal everyone to halt, and I will do a scan with the motion tracker in front of us.
Okay. So what is the range on that thing?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, hold on, let me just check.
Let
So
me look.
M3 14.
Probably medium.
Uh,
Probably. I'm not sure.
Long
so
range indoors.
okay.
Lovely.
Um, so let's see. So I'm just trying to kind of figure it out. So basically, I'm guessing these decks would probably be because I can't because you know, Emily and Greg, you two were, and also Blitz, you guys were in Steel Talons. So am I correct in remembering? And also Marty, like dividing up these zones, like just splitting them in half or in quarters. Like, what do you guys think is the more reasonable?
When it's a
Beats
really
me, man.
big zone like this, then yeah, maybe in quarters would make
Okay.
sense. If you look at like the little things are like little rooms, so at least so these big blocks at least in quarters
Yeah.
would be.
Okay.
But
So
long range is up to 4 zones. So however you
right.
kind of
Wait,
abstractly
why
feel.
why is it adding my stress to the power roll?
Oh no, that's not stress.
That's not stress. If you have multiple things with power, it adds it all together.
Oh,
Like you
my
have
storm rifle technically has 2 power. Why does it have?
because that
Oh, is that for the
represents
reloads?
Ammo.
that's for the supply roll. Like
Okay,
you know the number.
let me
Yeah.
redo this.
Yeah. So just move the storm rifle to inactive and then try it again. While you're doing that, so yeah, just let's see. I'll just cross some lines. Okay. So
That's even worse.
yeah. So I'm gonna just copy these lines and then paste them here. I'm just like basically just dividing these zones up into quarters. me select this fucking thing. So let's see, and obviously the lines between these big blocks are also zone dividers. So let's see. So where you are right now, so 1, that's medium range, and then 2, so I think long range would be up to here. It's up to 4 zones away. So
Yeah.
um, so like from the edge of your motion tracker range to about here, you are not picking up any motion.
Okay.
Now, whether that means that there's nothing moving or you're just out of range and
Right.
something
Yeah.
is
Obviously,
approaching you.
yes,
So,
I'm aware.
right.
So with that, I'll signal and we'll continue, and we'll go down to the next area.
Okay. So, so you guys move as you get to, I'd say about here. I need, what is the roll? It is a passive. This time it's a group observation and the highest PC rolls for the group. So that I believe I checked it earlier. I believe that would be Simone, but if I miscalculated, then
Yep.
you guys just like whoever has the highest observation in the group is doing the roll.
So mine would be a total of 7 because of stress.
No, we're not counting stress in the total
No,
skill
yes,
level.
this is the
Minus
this
Oh,
is,
eight.
okay, 5.
okay.
All
So
right,
you have 8.
roll.
All right, so you do a roll. Though actually, before you
Yeah.
roll, before you roll, there is a penalty to this. It is a -2.
Okay.
So basically, whatever your observation is -2. Okay. Do you want to? You cannot push this, but do you want to use a story point? One or more story points if you
Yes.
have them.
Yeah, I'll use one story point. This seems like a situation where we need a success.
All right.
Yep, so I marked it off my sheet. Oh boy.
Okay.
That's a lot of dice.
Yes. So you hold on, where are my notes here? So you actually hear
Oh.
heavy movement in the vents above you.
Hmm.
Like there's something definitely not like a little rat like scurrying around, its little claws pitter-pattering across. There's something like human-sized or larger, crawling around in the vents above you. Which
Yep.
I would say the
Sir,
sound of that gives everybody a point of stress.
I think
Must be quite a fat
the
rat.
rats did not in fact run away.
It sounds kind of like a
Well, does
maybe
Simone?
on the
Well,
big
do we
side.
all hear it, or is it only Simone that hears it?
Yeah, actually,
Well,
it's only Simone.
yeah, because well, Simone is kind of representing the group here, so I would say it's a case where she's basically like, wait, do you guys hear that? Like, that's my understanding of the
Okay.
situation.
Just do you hear that, guys? Ye-
So having heard that, I will again halt and switch to my motion tracker and do
Okay.
another scan. It's like, where the hell is this?
I don't know if
Alright.
you guys knew this, but that's the sound of something that's completely fine.
Okay.
Maybe it's just the ship
So
since we turned things on. Maybe it's
the
just
power the power does not
engineering.
decrease, but you definitely pick up movement. Like there's something above you coming towards you.
Guns
Can
up,
you show
boys.
like where it is?
It would be like it's in this block. Like I can't. I mean, out of character, 0 points for guessing what this is, but yeah, I just can't move its token on top of your tokens without being able to select it. But basically, it's something crawling above you.
That's good.
Sir, I have 4 stress.
Okay.
I don't know how to deal with it. I've used my item already.
Oh, you learn in
Um,
time. Drugs help always.
Can I have some?
Does my motion tracker give me a good enough sense of where it is that I could shoot at the general location of it?
Yeah, I would say you would take a penalty to being able to hit it because like I think so out of character I think with Twilight 2000 it's like a -3 penalty if you have a general sense of where something is but don't actually see it. So I would say it's a range combat -3.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a signal like there's something in the vents, and I'm just gonna switch to my storm rifle, like sort of take a knee and like aim it and just go full auto, like I guess in the vent that if I can see
Could
where
be a
there's like
survivor.
vents, like little like actual vents above us or something in the hallway, I'm just gonna try to like mow down the area
Alright.
above us.
Alright. So
Sheriff, it could be a survivor. What are you
too
doing?
late.
I don't think it's a survivor, sir. That sounds huge.
So alright, well
Really
so
weird sounding survivor.
So I'm
it's
gonna. Well, I guess can I technically aim? I'm like aiming at the vent, but not at a specific thing. I don't know if that would count as a bonus.
I would say in this case it's more like a reactionary shot, like so sort of like with ambushes in this system where like
Yeah,
if
I'm
you
just going full
succeed,
auto and like spraying down the hole.
yeah. So basically, just quickly pulling up your rifle and firing into the ceiling. So I would say no, aiming is not applicable in that situation.
So I'll do a
Um,
-1.
well, yeah, because it is
Yeah,
-3
full
total, but you
auto.
get a +2. So okay, do you want to push?
No, because I mean I'm not even sure what I'm shooting at.
Okay.
Ammo
So
supply.
yeah, well, yeah, because that does beg a question. If you're not going to use a story point or push to get an extra success, you do have to do a supply roll for your ammo. I don't know if
I
that
will I
changes
will
your.
do a supply roll,
Okay.
which would just be power, I guess.
Yeah, but just make sure you don't have anything else with power enabled other than just the storm rifle. Okay, so you do not lose power, or ammo rather. So now let's do this roll here. So that's armor piercing. Okay, so um, you okay, so you do actually get a hit. You hear something screech. Like the bullets punch through the like the ventilation duct cover, and this is where the fun begins.
Oh god, acid.
Yes.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
So that would be, I think, because it took 2 damage.
It's his base plus the damage it took.
Yeah, so that's yeah a lot. Um, so yeah, more exactly. Um, oh boy.
Oh Jesus.
R.I.P. if that was
Oh,
a human being.
so it was established that Dustin, Richard, and Albert were on point, and the xenomorph is closest to them. So basically, like the, it screeches, and here's the thing: you notice as you're looking up at the ceiling, the kind of taking a look, like a damage assessment, like the fucking like you still hear movement in the ceiling, but like you see that the vent cover is like sizzling away and deteriorating. All of a sudden, acid starts dripping, like some sort of acid, like acidic substance starts dripping um, on these three, on Richard, Dustin, and Albert. And in terms of what it
Oh,
got for its
jeez.
roll, 4 successes.
Oh damn!
Gosh.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
So
problem.
because
Shit.
the acid has to chew through the ceiling first, can we do like a mobility roll or something to try to get away from it, or is it just too quick and we can't?
Um, per raw, I mean, with acid in general, well, I mean, yeah, this is a different kind of case. So I would say, I'll do like an armor roll.
It's not instant. It's not like it's standing in front of us. There is stuff between it and us.
True.
So it
So yeah,
sprays on the the
yeah.
the like the wall of the
Sure. All right.
duct, and
Fair
then it has
enough.
to eat through the duct, and then it
Fair
would
enough.
drip on us.
So, all right. Well, you can each do a passive mobility roll, um, to try to quickly get out of the way. So, if you want to
I
use
will
this,
use a story point on that.
yeah, good call. Um, so Richard is going to do mobility. So I'll just roll from his sheet. So he gets 2 successes, and he will give one of those to Dustin to shove him out of the way. Um, But yeah, so basically, you two, like, you guys all sort of just kind of split out of the way, and like acid, like you see, um, acid just like some sort of acid just splash down past you and like land on the floor and start burning away the floor. Um, which is definitely a case where yeah, you're going to want to keep your helmets on because this is absolutely going to burn through the whole of the ship.
Oh,
What have you
fuck.
what have you shot? What have you just shot? Have you gotten some pipes, some caustic chemicals?
Just damaged company property, you sick monster.
Shame.
So at this
Hello,
point,
is
like,
anybody alive up
do
there?
we see it enough that we're in combat now? Can I shoot it? Is like I'm like, what the fuck is this thing?
So, well, I would say in the time, so you know, the like in terms of the timeline event, so the alien gets shot, but you know you don't quite see it. But basically, like it's obviously not standing over the hole that was burned because of its blood. Um, but you hear like infuriated like screeching and it retreats, kind of like Alien Isolation. The flamethrower scares it off. Um, so it scurries off. Um, you don't it's kind of hard in the moment to tell which direction it's going. I mean, if you want to bring up your motion tracker again, you can.
Well, if I'm confident that I hear it running away, I would do that.
Okay. So,
That it's not going to jump out and grab
yeah.
me because I just shot it.
All right. So, motion tracker. Okay. It is fleeing this way. It is fleeing towards the engine room.
So I'll say, all right, looks like we've got it on the run. It's heading towards the engine room.
Oh
Sir,
no.
sir.
So, um, yeah, and but basically, like by this point, um, there is there's a hull breach. Once the acid like fully burns through the deck plate of the Manifest Destiny. Now, the good news is that because it's not technically the vacuum of space, it's an atmosphere. Like Koi 416C has, it's an airless environment, but it does have an atmosphere of sorts. So it's not like there's going to be like a hull breach that sucks you all out into space kind of deal.
Mm.
But it's
So
basically the case. Oh,
well, I was going to say the ship is like lodged in the soil, right? So like, would it really? It's not exposed to open air. It's like kind of buried in the soil because it crashed, right?
well, yeah, I guess it's true. Or maybe it's a possibility like how in Alien Romulus, when like the elevator, so like there was the hull breach, and then obviously like there was air being sucked out of the ship or the station in the elevator shaft, and then Andy drops the elevator and it kind of plugs it, but you can still see like the atmosphere being kind of sucked out of the
Yeah, I assume it's like maybe a slow leak, but it's not like
yeah
very quick.
Yeah.
like yeah it's not like instantaneously like it gets all blown out at one go. It just um it's definitely leaking atmosphere. It's no longer fully locked, like sealed tight. um but yeah, so all right, I appreciate the correction. That makes more sense. So um but yeah, that's definitely something like you guys are just kind of staring at this hole and you see like air flowing out at a not rapid but definitely gradual pace. So
We need to hurry up just in case.
Yes, we need to move quickly here. I'm gonna
Yep.
I'm gonna message Jessica and basically say, you know, there's some kind of, there's something we found something. I don't know what it is. Just be
It's
on the
all
lookout
fucked
for
up.
anything moving that isn't us.
and she
So that
says
probably gives her a point of stress or something. But
yeah, oh definitely. I mean
Yeah.
she's just not a fighter. So she's definitely stressed by that and
and I'll tell her like if you're not armed, get a pistol from the armory or whatever.
yeah, because there is like an onboard armory on the drop shuttle, so she'll grab one of the weapons off of that, I guess. Um, but I mean, otherwise she keeps the shuttle locked down. So anyway, so with um, that interesting encounter, I assume you guys reluctantly keep soldiering on to the engine room.
Yeah, we need to get this compression coil and get the crap out of here. Or get the hell out of here.
So,
And check for the other survivors, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I will
Hopefully there are
before we go into
survivors.
the engine space, I will do another motion tracker and see if I can find this thing again.
okay. So, power roll, please. So the power does not go down, but you also do not pick up any signals.
All right. Well, it might be hiding again. I don't know. I can't pick up anything.
Are you sure you know how to operate that thing?
Yeah, says the guy who fucking broke a $50,000 bug.
Yeah, go find another drone to break, Conrad.
You
We're in a combat situation here.
you have no room to talk, Conrad.
I have not broken it. It is temporarily malfunctioned. Probably didn't get the newest updates. Somebody has not been on it.
Sure.
Yeah,
So
clearly
I
someone
think
else's fault.
I think at this point I'm gonna want
Actually.
to see if we can split into two groups and go into both sides.
Okay.
Of
So
course.
I don't want it to like get around behind us or anything.
All right. So I mean, because you've got 10 people total, so you can do 5 and 5.
Yeah.
So it could be like the group in the back, like
Yeah,
the
pretty
5 in the
much.
back go on one side, and then.
I'll be like, Conrad, definitely go on the other group.
Conrad shall remember this, like in the top left corner.
So.
Decisions have been made.
So anywho,
I'm like, Conrad, why don't you lead the other group?
even though
You can take charge.
even though El Presidente is there.
Yeah. Presidente is
Specific
being rather sedate in this serious situation.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna notice
I'm
that he's like
surprised.
very, cool as a cucumber, or that's what it would look like if you could see through the
Smoke.
The
foggy
smoke.
helmet.
He just does. He's so.
Well,
He's
I mean,
chill
it's so
because he
cold
doesn't.
in the ship where I think we're all cool as a cucumber.
The
That was
like
the guy that
the
we
He's
view
smoky as
was
salmon.
very cool.
suit of the helmet is like starting to get yellowed from the tobacco smoke.
Oh
Like,
god.
Oh God.
it looks like it's been sitting out in the sun for a year.
Conrad isn't even sure if
It's
Arturo can even
sad that
see through
I
his
can
helmet.
picture that.
He should get a
Painfully.
minus to attack rolls because he can't see.
Yeah, to
You
the
know, now that you
observation.
mention it. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
He heard attack rolls and got a wise idea.
So anyway,
Conrad
yeah,
has his pistol out and he
So-
says, "Follow me, gang."
yeah, just like the Mr. Krabs line that I posted.
Follow me!
Yeah, because that definitely inspires confidence. Anyway.
Exactly.
So anyway, so Conrad, I mean, yeah, I assume you guys are leading, like, breaching in sync. So when you get into the engine room, so the engineering section of the aft end of the ship is relatively intact, and you can tell from the engines that you could easily cannibalize parts of the thrusters to fix your ship, save for one issue. Well, technically two issues. Number one, the room is coated in a jet black chitinous biomass.
Oh,
And
What is
the
this?
other
oh, someone
issue
gooped.
the other issue is it has filled with several suspicious egg-like objects.
Of course.
What are
And
these
you also
parts?
and I'll say
Oh
that
no.
Conrad, because he's closer, like you can see that one of the guys, like, so the transponders are actually like corresponding with these like eggs, but you actually like faintly see the like the head of one of the other crew members who, according to the
Oh dear lord.
Oh my
thing,
god,
I
they're
see
egg
that guy.
morphing.
yes, exactly.
Oh, they're opomorphs. Oh
Yeah.
God.
God.
Like this guy is being transformed into an egg. I mean, he's dead, but this is Lincoln Reed, the I think he was the head of security. Yes,
Lincoln
Chief
Park.
Security Officer Lincoln Reed.
I don't think they're doing too well.
He looks
What
fine.
makes you say that?
Are you sure you can see
I-
anything there, dear Mr. Presidente?
Ah,
He's
mind your own
turned.
damn business.
He's facing the other way.
Yeah, he looks fine. He certainly does look fine.
Like put my
Hmm.
gloved hand on like the underside of the helmet, like I'm thinking really hard as I'm looking in the complete wrong direction. What happened here?
Conrad he
What's
probably
all
has
this then?
like little baggies and stuff, and he like tries to scrape off like some of the resin into any kind of little pocket bag container thing. If he
Okay.
has the Seaburn kit as well, like just
All
well,
right.
to give back to the scientists.
Yeah. It's very, very durable. Like it's a very durable material. Like you have to find yourself like very like if you're cutting through it, it takes a lot of force and a lot of time to cut through it.
Since I'm busy, can somebody else get the coil over here?
Yeah, well, the coil would be in like one of the thrusters. The caveat is that if you were going to move into this room, like anybody who's moving past the horizontal orange line, you are going to have to do a mobility roll to avoid setting off the eggs or worse.
That's why Conrad is
Or
taking his
worse.
sample of the hive. He leaves the other work for the other redshirts. I mean, the other teammates.
The other Richard.
Who's the best mobility is willing to risk going over there?
I think my
1, 2,
tobacco
3, not
problem
it.
killed my
Well,
agility a long time
Dustin,
ago.
Yadav.
Sparrow, you wanna?
Well, he's technically an NPC right now. John did say he's going to be showing up in about 10 to 15, but I guess in the meantime, Dustin says I'll take a crack at it, boss. So yeah, I might need what's his face, the engineer over here to get that coil.
Yeah, buddy, you got this for sure.
So Jeff and Dustin are going to make mobility rolls. So Dustin,
I'm before they go in there, I'm gonna go into Overwatch.
okay.
I'm gonna be like, everyone, cover
I'll also do
cover
that.
them. That
Overwatch is
creature
awful.
could, and I'm not like I don't know if I'd be thinking the eggs are dangerous, but I'd be worried about this whatever we shot jumping out at us. You
Right.
know.
So
Out of
Dustin,
character, you could give him a command to give him bonuses to
well,
carefully
technically that
go
only
there.
works in combat. So
Oh, I forgot. Sorry.
so
Well,
so
I
Dustin,
have.
oh,
Let's see. Looking, I have like pull rank. I'm just gonna see if any of these things give me.
There isn't any. I forgot. Everything command is combat adjacent.
oh, perfect. So the good news is that Dustin does not disturb any eggs. The bad news is that Jeff does. So like he's going between these two. And I gotta roll his panic. So /R2d6. He got a 9 plus his 2 stress is 11 minus his resolve of 3 is 8. So what is 8?
Jeff, what's your step?
8 is injury.
Well, he will sustain one soon.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not
Not
even
a
gonna
pleasant
bother
one.
giving him a point of damage because what's going to happen to him is far worse.
Oh,
So
God.
from the point of view of Conrad and Collins, you see these eggs like open up in like 4, like split in 4 directions, like
Guns up.
so, and yeah. So I'm going
What
to
the hell?
you guys, all the people on the right hand side, and I guess also Dustin are taking 1 point of stress from seeing these things. And we are going to enter initiative. So,
5 stress, sir.
Well, was
let's-
anyone else
Oh boy.
using Overwatch so I can get a reaction shot on these
I
things?
only recall Simone and Albert saying that before things hit the fan.
Yeah.
So
Great job, team on the right.
I was busy taking a
I said
sample of the
Overwatch. I did, I
hive.
swear.
oh, you did. Oh, well,
Oh, yeah, I
You're no
think
fun.
he did as well. But Conrad was just taking
I mean, if
bits of
you
the hive.
want
He doesn't know what an
to,
egg is.
I mean, if you want to take a pot shot like Collins, if you were for real and you want to take a pot shot at one of the facehuggers, you can.
I'm gonna save
I
my
definitely
guy.
wasn't.
Well, I know El Presidente wasn't. I was saying Collins.
They're lazy as hell.
So okay, let's see. I got all the.
You can't see the danger anyway. What's her name? Rosie.
Yeah,
What's she doing?
yeah. I forgot to move her token. Yeah, Rosie would probably. I mean, she's competent, so she would be taking Overwatch. So
Damn.
just so I understand it, so Rosie's doing Overwatch. Is Collins doing Overwatch?
Oh yes.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you two, so you
Newer
can get
character.
like,
I don't know how to respond.
okay, well, so out of character, so basically Overwatch is like a reactionary shot. You know, like with whatever weapon you have in hand, you can do like a shot. You can't aim, but I believe you can push. So basically, you choose one of the targets to shoot at,
Yep.
and
A free
have
shot
at it.
before any
Yeah.
combat rounds.
So which
I
of the
am
two
a worse
facehuggers are you
shot.
targeting?
Who's taking the other one? I'll take the one they're not shooting. Or am I the other one
Go ahead.
shooting?
There's only 2 of you, and there's 2 of them.
Yeah. So like
Just pick one.
Rosie will get the one I guess on the left because I'll just move him a little bit like that would be closer to her field of view, and then you can shoot the guy on the right.
Yes,
So
sir.
you basically like like cross like intersection kind of. Anyway, I just need to make sure
Yeah,
that I
shoot
have
these motherfuckers.
2. Hold on. So missing Rosie, El Preza Desperado, and guys. So I mean I
Wait,
haven't rolled the
was I
initiative
supposed to
yet,
do
but
something?
no. Well, actually, you guys check. I think I have all of the characters. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I see all 10
Yes, yes,
PCs
you
and
do.
NPCs. And I got all the aliens. So I'm
Yep.
going to. I mean, obviously, before we roll initiative, we're going to resolve this Overwatch first. So, uh, so Kenshin, take a shot at this one if you want to.
Are there any negatives? How do I actually do this?
Technically, I think actually there is a minus for shooting smaller targets.
Yes,
I
-2.
think
We
it's like
keep on
minus.
forgetting that.
Yeah, it's
I thought it
minus
was
So-
2.
-1, but I know it's
Well,
+2 for shooting massive.
yeah, so I think it would
Yes,
probably.
so it's -2 for small.
How do I roll
Yes.
2 dice or 1 dice with my agility, which would be
So
5?
here's what you do. So for small target -2, so you're going to
Oh, I see.
click on your or right click on your storm rifle, and this is please enter your base modifier type -2, and then hit roll.
Okay. Right click my storm rifle. Base modifier -2.
And then click roll.
Stress modifier would be 5.
Well,
Well,
don't.
No,
it'll automatically.
It
it'll
adds
do
your
that.
stress
just leave it.
automatically. Okay. So you do hit it. Are you going to, for that extra success, are you going to whatchamacallit, conserve ammo, or are you going to do an extra point of damage?
Damage for sure.
Damage. We'll
Okay.
do damage.
So
Damage sounds necessary.
so you hit this facehugger got to roll. I mean, its armor's probably not going to do jack shit for it. No. So it takes a crit. It's probably just going to die outright. So yeah, no, I'm just gonna say like, okay, so he gets that, okay. Mark it with a little status effect so I know what the it's not technically prone, but so you do hit it. It gets a penalty to its initiative. Because it did technically survive. And then as for Collins, so for your panic, so roll 2d6 because you did panic. / space
Nope,
2d6 in the chat.
2d6. Roll.
Okay, so that's a
9.
9 plus 5 stress is 14, but what is your resolve is
Not enough.
3. Yeah, 3. So you have whatchamacallit, the like basically you fuck up
Mess
the
up.
ops. Yeah, so
Ooh, friendly fire. Oh no, Jeff.
yeah, so yeah, so in that case, he would not hit the facehugger. You hit Jeff instead.
Sorry, Jeff.
So Jeff takes 3 damage, and you also so Conrad, El Presidente, Rosie, and Collins all take an additional point of stress because of that result.
Woohoo!
So Jeff takes now the good news, he does have 2 different sorts of armor. So I'll roll those first. So he has his eco suit, which doesn't help him at all. I had Rosie selected, but that was Jeff's armor. And then for his not merciless, resilient talent, he gets
Strong boy.
yeah, he gets he's 5 health, so he gets um that doesn't help him either, so he takes the full 3 damage. And the facehugger is
Oof.
completely fine.
We started off well.
So Rosie is going to take her shot at the facehugger over here with just a little bit of a pot shot from the storm rifle. I'll do -2 for her.
Oh yeah, and the ammo roll for
Yes,
Collins.
yes. So um, so basically, Collins with the storm rifle, basically just the PWR for power. Just click that on your storm rifle.
Gotcha. PWR.
Yeah, it's 3 by default. So if you click on that 3, it should roll the power supply, or quote unquote power supply. It's actually okay. So you don't lose ammo. So Rosie, meanwhile, she does hit the this facehugger for 2 damage. I need to roll its armor. So she nails it dead on, does exactly enough damage to break it. So let's see what his crit is. Oh, same thing. So wounded. So it is going to. I mean, I'll do the d6 at the start of each round and see if it tries to run away. Okay. So, and then also, yeah, no, never mind. Well, actually, the acid splash because she did hit him. So,
Oh goddamn, Jeff.
so it takes 2. So, okay, the acid doesn't actually hit anything.
Nice.
So okay. So now that the like pre-combat is over, and also hey John, because I saw you jumped in.
I'm alive
All right, good.
for now.
We were just resolving some overwatches because yeah, facehuggers are attacking.
Yeah, fun. Yay.
So all right, so
Fun
draw
for the whole
all.
family.
Okay. Who if anybody has fast reflexes?
That would be me.
I do.
And
Okay.
Conrad.
Okay, so
Oh.
I'll roll. So Richard, so you can take you're at 9, I'll give you 3. Simone, I mean 3 or 10, so you'll stay at 3, I guess, and then
Yeah, I'll
Conrad,
take the 3.
yeah, and
If
then
I'm being honest.
Conrad can go from 9 to 8.
Aww.
Okay.
Which
Wow.
you literally
Go
did
move.
not change on the initiative order at all. So, does anybody else have fast reflexes?
Poor Jeff. He needs it. He doesn't have it, but he needs it.
That's an
This-
understatement.
His first mission with you guys, and he's probably gonna die. So.
His face
just
is
gonna be
gonna
like-
get filled with hugs.
He's dead, Jim.
So anyway, so nobody else has fast reflex. I need to double check what the speed on these fucking aliens is. Okay, so this guy, I think it's if you hit duplicate combatant, yeah, and then
Yeah,
roll
you
that.
can do it like that.
And then so the facehuggers I think have speed
They're
2.
2.
All right. So I'll basically just let's see. So this guy, or actually wait, hold on. So this guy I need to duplicate. This guy I need to duplicate. Is this the same one? No. This guy. Sorry, I'm just. The problem is when they all have identical names and tokens, it gets kind of hard to figure out exactly which ones have. So let's see, duplicate this guy. I think this. Um, they really should have had an option to like automatically duplicate enemies with multiple rounds or like multiple initiatives.
Well, I know there is a way to do it in the sense of like when you just put them in initiative, both of the speeds automatically get calculated. So I don't
Problem is
know
it's
exactly
not.
the
So like I have
yeah
to
that
manually
that's
duplicate all these anyways.
strange. Yeah,
So
that's strange because in sessions where I do it, like it can automatically be done. So I don't know what's different there.
I mean, is it a module?
No, it should be normal. Just it's probably the way we put them in initiative. I don't know. I'll look it
Possibly.
up
I mean,
later.
the only way I know of is just right clicking and then doing toggle combat state. So okay. Anyway, so does anybody want to swap with each other, which also includes NPCs, because I do allow that for switching with NPCs. Like if somebody wants to take Rosie's spot, you can.
I mean, I think Rosie's good because she can
Yeah.
shoot one of these other things again.
Okay.
I'll take the good doctor's spot. He's Mr. Faceless. He
Okay.
can forfeit to
So
the corporate
all right.
director.
So I will swap you with the doctor. Does anybody else want to swap?
Good.
Okay. All right. So I take that that's the final verdict. So I will hit begin combat. So the first thing that like Albert's group notices is that so this egg over here opens up and a facehugger crawls out of that. And since this is your group's first time seeing it, Albert and Simone would take a point of stress for this. Because like
Okay.
you
And we
like
get a reaction shot, right?
yes, because you did call Overwatch beforehand. So if you guys want to like take either you both can light this thing up or one person can and then the other can save his or her Overwatch to shoot something else.
I'll
So
shoot it and we'll see what happens.
okay. Okay, so you hit him, or hit the alien that is. Um,
And yeah, I'll do damage.
okay,
Or
so
actually, yeah, I'll do damage.
okay, so I will first roll its armor to see if it soaks any of it, which it probably won't. It does not, so um, so it goes down to 0, and then I will roll his crit. Okay, on its next initiative, yeah, it'll try to get somebody, and then it dies if it's wounded again. Before then, it dies instantly. So I'll do a status effect of, I mean, I guess uh, this bleeding. Why not? Simone, you have Overwatch as well. Do you want to take a shot at the same facehugger to make sure it just dies outright, or do you want to save your Overwatch and attack something else?
I'll save my Overwatch, attack something else in case something else like pops out.
Okay. So and make this guy visible in the initiative order. Um,
So we'll
so
note. So you are going very quickly. So you'll have your full combat pretty soon here.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that was that. Well, actually, no, the facehugger didn't take his turn yet. So, he's going to try and, I mean, Dustin's the closest target. So, If he fails, then or the facehugger fails, then it just dies. So it is going to do an attack on Dustin. And it fails, so it just fucking flies past him and then just like hits this thing and dies.
Dustin dodges
just
it like a
imagine-
ninja.
Yeah, like he just like
Floppy facehugger.
it jumps for his head and he just like tilts his head to the side and flies and the bump just like bumps into this thing and dies.
See, rats. They're just space rats. Easy.
So that was that facehugger. So Dustin, just I mean he would have some sort of one-liner, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. So anyway, now unfortunately for Dustin, he is too distracted by this to notice. You know how in Aliens the Xenos were just kind of chilling in the wall when the Marines showed up, and like they do that in the 2010 AVP game where they're like curled up in the wall
Yep.
and blended in the wall. That's basically what this guy's doing. Like after he was injured, he was just hiding, like healing in the wall, and he's gonna try to jump Dustin. So, which I needed to make him visible. So
So does Simone get the shot on him first, or does he get to do that first?
I would say Simone, yeah, you are, as you are now. I will warn you, Dustin has his back to this thing, so
Acid.
yeah. Do you want to chance that?
So if you get successes, you can try to push him away, the
That is
Xeno
true.
away.
Very true.
Yeah. I will risk it, just so,
Alright.
because what I can do, use the stunts to push him away. And
All right.
I think the acid is better than having this
So-
dude jump Dustin from behind anyway.
True,
so-
true.
Yep.
The question is, does he want to burn or does he want to
so
pierce?
Yep. Okay, so I did a Overwatch shot. Is that counted as aiming? I forget.
No, because
Or
the thing with
no?
Overwatch is it's not a full turn. It's basically like because by default how it works is like you're spending a fast action to be able to do Overwatch in the first place, and your slow action is the actual shot, so you can't aim. You can full auto because that's not technically an action. This is part of an action, but
Yeah, then I will go full auto with machine gunner. My stress does not
All right.
increase.
And you're like, Dustin, look out!
Behind you.
Just basically, duck, man.
So
Duck
you
that
just
goose.
duck man, and you just blast it.
Oh, do you
Ah,
want
damn it.
to use a story point if you have one to get an extra stunt to push it away?
Or save it for yourself when something gets you.
Stuff alone. Sorry. One of my dogs has distracted me. I only have one story point left. I'm afraid I have to. I won't spend it, unfortunately, so I just get the one.
All right.
I have to
Roll
roll.
your
Damn it.
stress or 2d6.
Yep.
Okay, so 4 plus 2
Very good.
is 6 minus what is your resolve?
You have the talents as well.
coincidentally- Yep. 4.
Okay, so
4 is my resolve.
4 and then plus the 5 or like plus the 1 point from hardened, that would actually be a total resolve of 5, which means it's just
Good. That's 1.
1, so
No,
no
it's 4
effect.
total. Sorry.
4 total with
okay,
resolve?
me too.
Or
I
with
have
hardened?
I have a 4 total resolve, so it'd be with hardened it's 4. Sorry,
Okay.
I should have clarified
So in
that.
that case,
So it'd be
you just get
2.
1 point of
Would be the
stress.
result after.
Get shakes. So
Okay.
Quick question. I have Merciless. Since that facehugger died, does that trigger the Merciless?
technically yes. I'll give you that one because it's like the whole reason it
No.
died.
Yes, because I shot it. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like you lit it up and that set off kind of the chain reaction of it ultimately dying because it was bleeding out because of you, and I mean I just through the humorous effect of like full on collision killed it, but
Right. Yeah.
I mean I'll
But we
ultimately
could
give it
tell like it was I effed
yeah.
it up.
Yeah, like it was going after Dustin in like one last act of defiance, but it was ultimately you that killed it. So yes, that would count. As for this alien, it will have let's see, it's armor piercing. So the armor does not help it, so it just takes 2 damage. But now, of
Oh,
course,
so
acid
acid
splash.
and the attack. Oof,
Yeah.
Dustin, we barely knew ye.
So 10, 6. Okay. So 1 point of acid splashes, and I
His
will roll.
armor's lucky?
Yeah, I'll roll his armor. Which hold on, I forgot I needed to add the. I'll just keep. Hold on. Locker. I need to add the spacesuit. Because the problem is when I told everybody like the armor, you know, you could use the armor or like the riot vest or the eco. I forgot about the air supply, so um, so I'll just roll his armor as is, see if it eats some of it, which it doesn't. So he takes 1 point of damage.
And it's burning with acid. Oof.
Yeah, so like he like shouts out in pain, um, and yeah, that was just the Overwatch. Now it's going to attack him, so um, it will.
Did you roll the tail attack thing?
I didn't roll an attack yet, no. Because the problem is that you know I was going to roll its attack, but then it was brought up that
Oh, that was
Simone
the
had an Overwatch.
hugger's attack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
sorry.
facehugger tried to go and it didn't work out well for it, but
Yeah.
Simone had an Overwatch which she tried to use on the alien, so now the drone is going to do an attack.
Oh
That's
my god.
oh boy. Um, I'll just share this so you guys can read along with me.
Ah. Yeah, it's the one that says what it'll do on the next one. So on its
Okay.
next initiative, it'll do the head bite. But yeah,
Okay.
now he's done ready to kill.
So
And he's succeeded with
Okay.
ready to kill, so he's grabbed. Fuck it. Fuck it.
So the good news is you guys are not in the same zone as him, so you don't get any like you don't panic, which is kind of weird because I mean you're seeing this guy get grabbed by this massive alien, but technically per raw you're not panicking. Um, so he now the good news is he can do a free close combat roll to try to break free of it.
Come on, Dustin.
So he's going to do close combat. He does not cancel out its successes, and if anything, he panics. So
Oof. Oof.
so slash R 2d6. That is a total of 10 plus 5 is 15. Minus his resolve. Well, his resolve is only like I mean rounded up. It's basically just 3, so that's still 12. So the roll has the opposite effect of what he's trying to do. So I mean, I mean he failed anyway. So there's not really anything I
Yeah,
can
yeah, it
think of
can't
that
get worse.
it can't get worse for this man. Um, so
He's just paralyzed in fear. He can't do anything.
yeah. So, which I mean, you can't really blame him in this situation. Uh, so
Makes
anyway,
sense.
but yeah,
Dustin
so
not having a good campaign so far.
no, well he was up until this point. Well, he did get shot
Oh,
in
you
the
got
nuts by
shot
that.
in the groin.
I was about to say,
Okay.
like I mean, there was that. But he, so
Oh,
that happened.
are you?
He's going on the real Miles O'Brien character arc here.
Um,
Are you hiding the drone's second speed attack, or are you doing it with a 1 speed?
No, he has 2 speed. I'm just like saving
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
tension of like when exactly he's gonna go.
yeah. Nice. We have a
So
very short window to save him from the headbite
yeah,
people.
so
we gotta work up.
it has him in his grasp. Meanwhile, while that's happening, the face hugger that's closest to Jeff, the one that got shot, is going to jump on Jeff. So
So this drone is probably like lifting Dustin up, like in Aliens, when it like snatches what's her name, like
Dietrich.
from the wall. Yeah, Dietrich. So it's probably
Yeah.
like lifting him up in the air.
Yeah, probably. So so basically like the facehugger, like this one was it gets speed -1, so it loses the lowest initiative, but it still stays where it is. So now I do need to roll a d6 to see if it actually runs off.
Ooh.
It doesn't. It got a 4, and it has to be 1 and 3.
Jeff, I'm so sorry.
So now let's see what it does to Jeff. Ah, damn it! I was hoping for something. Okay. So it does this. So I mean, he was already prone, so he just makes a panic roll. Slash R 2d6. That's 8 plus his stress of 2. That's 10. His resolve would be 3, so that's actually a 7. 7 is that's the wrong fucking handout. 7 is lose item, which I will say he let me just check his gear. He had a his shotgun out, so he drops his gun. So
Shit.
he's unarmed, which also means he can't block.
Lovely, lovely.
Oh,
He's going
shit.
to get 2-timed by facehuggers. God damn, is
So
that
that
the
was
worst
well.
there's
That
like.
no. Here's where things get truly awful. So that was that facehugger's turn. Remember we were talking about when does the drone go next? Check the initiative tracker.
Oh fuck,
Uh,
no. No.
No,
no, no,
Dustin,
no, no,
no.
So
Goodbye, Dustin.
so
It already has a success on the head bite with
yes.
2.
So
So
that's
we
2
need
damage that he
armor.
needs to block. So he will spend his one of his fast actions. I mean, he's probably not going to live long enough to use the other one, but he's going to block. Try to negate some of that damage. Okay, he blocks one of it, but we'll have to see if
Nice.
his armor saves him, which it probably won't. So, but I need to roll that panic for him. Slash R, 2d6. That's 8 plus 5 is 13. Minus his resolve of 3 is 10. So, I mean, again, similar to the first panic result. I
He's
mean,
screwed.
things literally cannot get worse for him. So. But we will see if his armor will hold up. Now, is that pierce attack or the head bite? Is that armor
Head
piercing?
bite is always head bite is always armor piercing.
Oh, it doesn't say that on the attack roll.
Oh, really?
Maybe that's
that's actually
added in the beta too. I mean, however you wanna
right. Well,
do
I'm
it.
just going off of what I'm reading here. So he blocked 1 damage. So we'll see if the eco suit. Nope. Yeah. So it's lights out for Dustin.
Goodbye, Dustin.
So
God.
yeah, and Albert, you have the horrible sight of watching one of your 2 right-hand men, like this alien grabs him, lifts him up, and then poof, like a fucking inner jaw like punches through his head, and the alien basically just like throws his corpse on the ground for you to see.
Oh shit.
Dustin died for want of a story point.
I think he has showed us
Don't
a
make me feel
lesson.
worse, you fucker.
We shall remember it was Simone. But just kidding. No,
Simone!
but this is exactly why everybody needs to save 1 story point at least for themselves. At
Yeah.
least. For these situations, Dustin's
So
has taught us a lesson.
yeah, so, so there goes a major NPC. So meanwhile, Rosie, unaware of what's going on, is going to aim and fire at this facehugger right here. So she, let's see. So
Come
that
on,
gives her,
Rosie.
so yeah, +2, and you know what? She's going to, as risky as it is, she's going to full auto to give her a. Oh my, that was a good roll.
Hell yeah.
This hugger no
Oh,
more.
hell yeah.
So she is going to, well, she's going to use one of the stunts to conserve ammo. She's going to do a what we call it, a 2d6 roll. She gets 9 with +4 is 13. However, she actually has hardened.
Woo!
So
Oh yeah.
And she has
Oh.
merciless. So, but those are her only 2 talents. So she has, so let's see. So, 9 plus, so that's 13. So -1 is 12, and then minus her resolve of 3 is 9. So unfortunately, she's still, she, in this case, for dramatic flair, I'll say that she, like she does hit the face hugger, but the problem is that the rounds, like the bullets, like a combination of the bullets and the acid, actually hit this, like hit the
Oh.
reactor drive. So
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
so let's see. So first for the face hugger, I'm not even going to bother rolling um its armor, because even if it got 2 successes, it would
Oh
still be
yeah.
taking 2 damage. So I'm going to roll its crit, and yeah, I got last breath. So um so on its next attack, it's going to try to get revenge. That was Rosie's turn, but yeah, basically the effect of the jump. So like acid splashes, and then you hear like a piercing, like blaring alarm. There's like steam like blasting off of this jump drive, like this like thruster. Um, so you know, it doesn't look like it's going to instantly explode, but the situation just got much worse. Um,
Shit.
so now for Richard, this is where things get interesting.
So, I still have good line of sight on this guy, right?
Yeah, I would say by this point, like this guy, like he, it was standing kind of like out like this because it jumped off the wall. So you do see this
Mhm.
alien, and the good news, there's nobody to hit with friendly fire. So
Yep, yep. Well, good.
Nobody living.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to use my very fun talent of quick fire, rapid fire,
Ooh.
I should say.
yeah,
Yeah. So it's
Oh, if you can get
-2.
2 off.
Yeah,
-2 for
-2.
the first shot. Okay, very nice. And because I have that sound on my soundboard, so
Nice.
Nice.
room glows fucking blue, and you hit this thing for, let's see, well, it's armor piercing. Are you doing all damage?
Oh yeah, I'm just.
All right. So you get it down to 0. I'm going to roll its crit. It is going to, so it gets this. However, it is still technically your turn. So I'm going to let you
Mhm.
get another shot on it before it goes after somebody. So use your
Fair
second
enough.
attack.
Good, good.
Richard,
he's so
the goat.
Just.
Nice.
So I roll its armor again. Yeah, even with that 1 success, it's still like it's just dead.
Xenokiller.
So
All right.
um,
And I need to roll the ammo.
yeah, you need to do 2 ammo rolls. I'm
Is
not going to bother
it
rolling the acid splash because there's nobody alive to take it. So
Depends how
okay?
much you want to mangle Dustin's corpse, but
no, it's getting it's getting drenched.
Yeah, the why? Okay. No, that's not what I want.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to figure out where to do the ammo
Um,
the.
you click on the power of 2 for the
Oh,
on the
shotgun.
inventory, yeah, on the inventory.
Okay,
Right.
so the first time you didn't go through any ammo, so roll it again. Okay, your magazine, or your tube, I
Just
guess,
half.
gets, yeah, so. Okay, well, you're the first confirmed person in history to kill a xenomorph.
Nice.
I mean, and you're technically not like a legit person, you're an android, but still.
Well, TBD
yeah.
on Alien Earth. We need to see how that.
Well, this is, I mean, chronologically, this happens first, though, so.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
As far as we know, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so So that was Richard's turn because you used both your actions. So, Simone, what are you doing next?
Mhm.
Well, first I need to make a power roll for the supply on the storm rifle
Oh.
because I forgot to do it
Okay.
on my one turn.
All right.
So I'll roll that
So you don't
first.
lose any ammo.
Okay. Yep. Um. Okay. Um. Are we able? Am I able to see like over here? Or
No, because you've got this,
can I
whatever the
click?
fuck this thing is.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like a solid object or
It
not.
is.
But okay. That's all. It's all good. So we have one face hugger. The drone is dead. And we're currently in an area that's gonna go boom eventually. Oh, joy. Um, how many eggs did we see like open when
So
combat started?
this one opened, like this is the only one you've seen open, but in a meta sense, this one opened and this one opened.
Okay.
So if you want, I
Okay.
can mark the eggs that have opened. So
That would be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess I'll just
that'd
use
be
this like
cool.
eye icon. I know
Need
it's
to,
a blind icon, but I just
Oh, it
okay.
works awesome. Yeah.
Need to reload the
actually no,
table
hold on,
because
not this one.
someone's being funky.
So that one, that
There we go.
one, and that one. So far 3 eggs have opened. This one, I mean, I'll just remove it from the thing because I forgot to put a facehugger there, and I'm not going to bother updating the initiative. So I'll just yeah, it's not even in the tracker, so I'll just remove that one. So that one does not exist. But there is this one, and this one that have not opened. So half of them have opened, half of them
Okay.
haven't.
Okay.
Well, the lower one, it has the dead guy in it, right? So it isn't fully formed yet.
It isn't fully formed, but yeah, there's not a facehugger in it yet. So
Right. So the only ones that would be the two on
Okay.
the left, right?
well, this one is a separate
Oh, I
egg.
thought that that was the same
No,
one.
no, no. This guy represents like he's transforming into an egg, but this one right
Okay,
here is
okay.
is a fully developed egg. He's just basically there for the sake of like body horror. So
Fun. Oh, bless you, whoever just sneezed.
That was a cough.
Oh, well,
anywho,
sorry.
um,
I'm gonna like shoot this one
right.
just so it doesn't
Yeah.
pop
Are you going
open.
to aim or are you going to save a fast action to block in case anything comes at you?
I will save a fast action to block just in
All right.
case I shoot it and oh god,
Yeah.
worst game of Pop Goes the Weasel.
All right. So
I'll use machine gunner, so it'll give me a +2. Okay.
are you going to do all damage or are you going to save a stunt for conserving ammo?
I'll save a stunt to conserve ammo.
Okay, so
So I'll roll
there's
my
just 2 damage, and yeah, roll your panic. Okay, 7 plus 3 is 10. You have hardened, right? So that brings it down to 9. And then what is your resolve?
6.
Okay,
It'll be
so
6 total after
6
the
total.
stuff.
Okay, you cannot push any more skill rolls until the end of well, basically at least until the end of combat. So
Okay.
okay.
That's fair.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm gonna just say this egg just and the face over it just outright dies because like a lot of the crits just wouldn't make any sense for it. Like, oh, it gets a
Oh
desperate
yeah.
action,
Oh
so it's
yeah.
gonna just jump up at you. That no.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
get
not for
that
the
if I
eggs,
was
certainly.
like if I was like smacking it maybe and it like just pops up, but yeah, I get you.
Yeah, well, either way, I mean, yeah. So basically, you smoke the egg as well as the facehugger inside of it. So anyway,
Oh boy.
so that is your turn because you are saving an action to block. There is so this egg right here opens up, and a face hugger emerges, and it is going to, seeing that two guys are already handling Jeff, it is going to D2 here. Group it goes after, probably the right, but no, it gets a little ballsy and goes after this group. So hold on, I think it's, let me just double check its movement speed rules. So okay. So as a slow action, it's basically like, it can't do any attacks, but as a slow action, it's going to like run forest run to get into this zone, and it's like basically running straight at the doctor.
Oh
Nice, nice.
God.
Doctor side all around.
Yeah. So basically, like, you have like Simone, Albert, and Richard. You got this little fucking spider thing like scurrying past your feet, going at this doctor. That is
I just hope that
Fun.
I have a chance to go, ooh, bug, squish.
well, I mean, you already acted this round, so
I
You gotta
know.
do the alien Romulus and like catch its tail and just like
throw it
throw
into
it
the
against the
ceiling.
wall.
Yeah.
That was a
So,
sick scene.
oh, absolutely. Yeah, that movie fucking rocked. Anyway, so this guy is going to, yeah, on its next initiative, it will try to get the nearest victim, then it dies. If it's wounded, okay, so basically there's like one shot to get Jeff. So let's see what he does. Jesus Christ. So, um, so Jeff, yeah, he gets another point of stress, and I will roll 2d6.
God
So
damn it,
6
Jeff.
plus 3, minus his resolve of 3 is just a 6.
So, but
So,
so that means
Yeah.
it doesn't actually grab him, right? So does that mean it
yeah,
just dies without doing
yes,
anything?
yes. So, well, hold on, what
It
is the 6?
it runs over menacingly. It just falls over dead.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it gives into its injuries and just, like, stumbles over and, like, dies. What is, hold on, what is 6? Well, he can't push any, yeah, he can't push any skill rolls, so, uh, so, all of these facehuggers are dead, so we are back to Albert.
So, I mean, I think I kind of have to shoot the one that's in our zone, like even if it might acid spray us because it's gonna get the doctor.
Or alternatively, there's the egg over here that you could shoot to preemptively stop the facehugger from jumping out.
Let me see.
Depends how much faith you got in your teammates at the next round.
Well, that thing could go again, right? Because don't they have
Yeah.
2 speed?
Yes, it has not done it. It done its second action, so.
Yeah. Good point.
So okay, I think I have
What's
to
a
kill the
little
one.
acid splash among
I think I have to kill
friends?
the one that's most dangerous. So I'm gonna full auto. I will keep my action
Block.
for now. So I won't aim. So I'll just do full auto on.
Alright. Alright.
So that should be a net 0 because it
Yeah.
cancels out.
Yes. Okay, nice shot. Do you want to push or you want to leave it?
I want to use the extra success to push it away.
Okay. So I'll say you push it, I guess, because I mean you're already in one zone here, so I guess it, for whatever reason, falls back here. Maybe you like, yeah, as you're shooting it, like you grab it by the tail and fling it back like Andy did. So,
Yeah.
um,
And I actually, yeah, I will push the roll here.
okay. So,
Nice.
okay. So, are you going to use that extra stunt for damage, or are you going to save ammo?
Yes, I'll stun damage.
Okay.
I'll make
So
sure to kill it.
So, all right, it is going to, let's see.
Do the panic.
So first roll armor piercing. Alright, so you get it down to 0 HP. Let's see what the crit is. Desperate action. It tries to escape. So it is going. So now let's see. Yeah, you basically like it finds like a little like vent or something and like scurries into the vent and runs off.
Oh, that's bad.
Both bad and good. I mean, it doesn't immediately hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad in the long run.
Okay. So yeah, and I mean it could theoretically resurface mid combat. So um so anyway, so that was Albert's turn because you said you're saving your action like Simone. Conrad, it is now up to you.
This hugger is on top of our poor little Jeff, right?
Yeah. Not face hugging him, obviously, but is
Yeah, but close to it.
yeah.
Jeff, may God be with you. I'm gonna try and help you.
Oh no.
He's gonna shoot him with his big ass
Jesus.
magnum.
Oh my god.
So let's hope Jeff doesn't get filled with acid or bullets.
Or both.
Okay. Or both. Yeah. I'm gonna shoot let me just check my talent. Let me see. Okay, make a manipulation roll. Aha. Okay, I do have a defense then. Then I shall aim.
Okay. So so that gives you +2 and then oh god.
Okay, good enough.
Okay, so you hit it, do
Oh,
a
Jesus.
the 2d6. So that's 2 plus okay, so
That's
4.
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a 4.
Which 4 is stress 1 for you and all the PCs. So basically, yeah, El Presidente would get a point of stress. And then as for this guy, you were shooting,
Understood.
44 Magnum, so
Yeah, 3 damage, armor piercing directly at it.
okay, so it goes down to 0 and then roll crit. Okay, this guy
And the
tries
acid
to
on Jeff.
escape. Yeah, an acid on Jeff. But I'm gonna roll that in a sec once I do this. So let's see. Acid splash. You did 3 damage to it, so that's total of 7. Okay, so like as it scurries away, like some acid squirts off of it and lands on Jeff, and Jeff like screams and just like writhes around as he's burning. But well, actually his armor, of course. So oh, okay.
I forgot my
Forget what
ammo
I just said.
roll.
Forget what I just said. He actually got a thing on his armor for once, but it does reduce the
Oh
reliability.
boy, nice.
That is the first and
Awesome.
probably only thing that has gone right for Jeff this entire encounter.
Yeah, you
Jeff
stay
He
has
away
hasn't
from
gotten
our
dusted,
Jeff.
so I'd say that's
my
that's
voice of
gone right.
Sunday.
So Conrad, you were just aiming and
I
firing.
saved Jeff's life. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say this guy retreats into the vents. Next up to bat would have been that alien, but I'm gonna do a D6
Oh god, I
or
forgot I have the other talent. Oh my god, I should have done something else. That'll be for next time.
oh.
Oh god.
All right, Conrad, heads or tails? With
Conrad,
heads being that it runs off, or tails being that it goes after somebody while you guys aren't expecting it.
Conrad is a thinking man, so heads always.
Okay. Yeah, it landed tails. So it is going to move
Of course it did.
into a like basically like go perpendicular and like I would say so Simone, because you have the highest for the group, do a an observation, like it doesn't count as an action. to see if like throughout the
Sure.
chaos.
Any
No penalties.
penalties?
This is the flat roll.
Okay.
Okay. There is just enough of a brief, like, lull in the action to where you can hear like the rapid like skittering of something moving under the floorboards, or not really floorboards, but you know what I mean, the deck plate. And then like, yeah, it sounds like
Something
it's coming
beneath
around
us.
here, yeah. So, we basically decided to flank you. And that the D2 for reference is like, one is it just says fuck this, I'm out, and then two is it tries easier prey. So,
So we have 2 huggers
yeah.
going around.
And as sheer misfortune, after Conrad was its next initiative. So
I'm bringing luck today.
So it is going to do an attack on the doctor. Let's see what he does. Oh. Oh boy.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh,
Is this
how
the smooch of
very
death?
interesting. It very well could be.
Oh, it's the double thing on its
Yeah,
next.
right.
It'll
So,
nice.
well, the close combat. I mean, he does get to fucking block, but he only has 2 dice. Let's see if he actually succeeds.
Let's
No,
see.
he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Oh.
Of course.
So he, now he needs to do a fucking 2d6. He got a 6 plus 10 is, or 6 plus 4 is 10, and minus his resolve. What is his fucking resolve? So 4 plus 5. Yeah, so rounded up, that would be 10,
A
and then
5.
divided by 2 is 5. So that actually went pretty well for him. So he basically only would take a result of 5. What is 5? Loud noise. So he starts like shrieking and panicking and flipping out, and that is going to give a point of stress to Albert and Simone.
Hate the fucking description for the final embrace. It's just horrible.
Yeah. So the facehugger wins on the facehugger. So basically, like, what we're dealing with right now is like the guy falls prone, and he's like is holding, like, basically, like, when Ripley is getting attacked by a facehugger and aliens and just like trying to hold it back. That's basically what's happening to this guy. Like, it hasn't grabbed him yet, but he's definitely like he's kind of grappling with it. So now El Presidente, it is your turn. Blitz, you are currently muted. I don't know if you're AFK or not.
Oh, geez, I have no idea how long I've been muted.
Oh.
Forever. We haven't heard anything from you forever.
Oh, no.
I mean,
The last thing we
in
heard
all
was
fairness,
you
I
were
wasn't
in a
saying
corner
much, but
smoking.
yeah, gee whiz. Ah, man, fuck, I don't know.
Well, I will hint, if you want something to potentially do, you hear like screaming and shouting over this way, so like you could, I'm just moving your token for example, like you can move around this corner.
Are there any more eggs? The bottom.
And this egg
Yeah.
already, the facehugger actually. Oh, hold on. Did the facehugger jump out?
No. From those 2 eggs, nothing has happened yet.
Oh, okay. Well, this one I know there's like out of character. There's one there, but I don't think I actually put one there. So hold on. Let me just do a head count. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
One ran away, right? It's still hiding.
Yeah.
Yes.
So hold on. I'm just
The
doing a
one
total
that
count of how many.
the one that was here has gotten
4,
now
5,
to
6.
the doctor.
Okay, so there's 6. So there are 6 total facehuggers, and how many eggs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually, one of them did get away. So this egg actually has been opened. I just forgot to.
Ah, okay.
Like the only egg that has not opened is this one. But like I said, if you want something to do, like, definitively know to do, like you hear screaming around the corner, so you can turn around and try to do something.
Oh shit.
Not that way.
Yeah, no, my screen moved and I was holding my guy.
He's making a run for it.
Which corner exactly?
So
There's combat going on, and you're just sitting there holding your guy. Okay.
as,
You know what?
as for what I was saying, so basically, you were over here by Rosie and Conrad and Collins, and like if you go around this corner to where I move your token, like you see a facehugger jumped out of this vent and is going after this guy.
Oh shit. I'll shoot it.
All right. You would not be able to aim because you used a fast action to move.
Yeah, so I would just be like quick draw, cowboy style.
Yeah.
I'm
Pow,
sure
pow,
this
pow.
can only go well. Any modifiers?
Small target is -2.
Oh god damn it. I'm gonna be rolling with less than I'm used to.
Ouch.
God. Okay, roll your panic. Well, actually,
Oh
do you
my
have any story
God.
points? Would you want to use a story point?
Yeah, I'll use one. I got 3.
All right, so you do hit it. I'm gonna roll its crit. Yeah, there you go. You killed it.
Oh sweet.
Now you do need to roll panic though. 2d6.
Oh yeah. Oh, just flat.
Hell
And
yeah,
ammo.
man. Nice.
So that's 8 plus 4 is 12. What is your resolve?
5.
Your resolve is 5.
That's what I see on my sheet in my description. I'm assuming that's still good.
Hold on. Resolve. Do you have you do have hardened? So let's see. So hold on. Wits plus empathy is 7. Divided by 2 rounded up is 4.
4.
Plus
Yeah.
yes.
If it's got
With
hardened, yeah.
with hardened is 5. So that is actually, instead of a 12, that's a 7.
Cool.
Good.
And a 7
What would I have gotten with the 12?
Mess up.
Bad.
Oh,
In other words, something like, oh, I don't know, hitting Dustin in the nuts, Albert shooting himself, Conrad breaking a probe, like something really bad.
Killing the doctor instead.
Yeah, like, now, I mean, the problem is you did blast this fucking facehugger to smithereens with a magnum, and it was like right on top of this guy, so it would be a fucking Christmas miracle if you didn't drench him in acid, but we'll see. So you did, and also do your ammo roll, please, which is just your power on your pistol.
oh, how do I do that?
Okay, so you see the on your pistol there is a oh, hold on, your power is at 0. Did you? I mean, I'm assuming you would have reloaded your
You
gun,
rolled
right?
something. I didn't roll anything.
No. What I just rolled was the acid splash.
Oh,
But your power
it
I
was
says,
don't know what you mean by power.
well, you see PWR on your weapons stats, and
Yeah.
that number is 0. That should be, I think 1 is what I said. I
Yes,
ruled
yes.
for,
You
yeah,
said for the Magnum one.
yeah. So it should be a 1. So change that. Change that from 0 to 1, and then roll that.
Okay.
Okay, so you don't run out of ammo. Good. Okay, but what is not good is that there was acid splash, so this doctor takes a point of damage. Well, actually,
And what?
his armor. I know. So this is armor. Okay, armor actually works when acid's involved for some reason, but
Nice.
so, but it goes down, but you know. So okay, but this
And what was
facehugger
the stress result of 7 again? I keep on forgetting what the number
7
is.
was lose item, which yeah, I will say let's see. Yeah, because you don't have that
He
much.
drops his cigar and it starts burning his neck.
Oh
Well, no.
no!
What? Here's what he. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna move a certain something to your locker, and like it's something you own but you can't find. Like if you want to
Hmm.
use it. So, all right. So you do lose item, but as for what, you
I would
don't
never
realize
leave
it.
my liquor at home.
Or maybe you just ran out of liquor and forgot to restock it.
Ah,
Either way, yeah. For now, you're boozeless, or other than the beer, but
that's tragic.
so. Um. All right. Anyway, so you do smoke that face hugger, which brings us to Collins. Or actually, hold on, wait. We've got Sorry, there was one last initiative. So, the face hugger that was in this egg opens up and it is going to gun it over to Jeff.
Goddamn, Jeff! Can you stop being such a target, man?
I don't know. He's drawing all of them towards him and not me, so I'm okay with it.
Jeez.
Albert loves Jeff.
Anyway, so
Jeff has massive red shirt energy going on right now.
Hugger magnet.
okay, so
He's got those face hugger pheromones going.
yeah, just for the sake
Mhm.
of drama, I'm actually gonna re-roll that. See if we get something more serious
He made a
here.
mistake. His armor has hug me on it.
So, yeah.
He thought it was
Guess
being flirtatious,
guess what?
but he
Guess
didn't
what we
know.
got here?
Oh no.
Oh goddamn, Jeff! Really?
So,
Let's do it.
yeah. So roll. Okay, so it got two
Oh,
successes.
he's fucked. He's fucked.
I mean, he could theoretically block,
Theoretic.
especially because he didn't. Well, actually, oh no, he can't because he dropped his
Yeah,
gun.
he used up his actions. And he dropped his
He
gun.
doesn't have
and
anything to block with, so he just gets fucking nailed by a facehugger.
he's got one on his face. Nice.
So Conrad, Collins, and Rosie, like you see this facehugger go like zooming across the room and like just jumps on this guy's face and is like, he's thrashing, like, when Navarro, like when she gets jumped by the facehugger and Romulus's like having like a seizure and just suddenly stops moving and like twitches a little bit. That's basically Jeff.
Oh,
So,
poor Jeff.
so is
Don't
anybody,
worry.
because we're down to Collins, are you going to want to do anything in this initiative?
Is this
Like-
the same initiative? I'm confused.
Well,
Just
we're
like-
still in the first round of combat. It's just now your turn.
Goodness gracious.
Which is why I did offer. I mean, because I know you're close to the bottom, but I did want to ask you. That's why I asked earlier. Like, do you want to switch with like Rosie or somebody? So, I mean, because the question is like, so there's this face hugger that, I mean, obviously, in character you don't know like specifically what it's doing to this guy other than wrapping around his head, but there's also the other face hugger that escaped. But other than that, I mean, and other than the fact that one of the engines was ruptured and that this fucking ship might eventually explode, like I'm just asking, like in a combat sense, is there anything you want to do in this scene, or?
Can I? It doesn't look like he's dead. He's breathing still.
Yeah, if you look at it, so like obviously this thing's fucking like it's wrapped its legs and its tail around his face and neck respectively. Jeff, like he doesn't look like he's dead. Like you can see, like his chest. Like if you look closely, well, actually no, you wouldn't be able to see his chest because he's in a fucking suit. So, yeah, right, as right now, it's not really apparent whether he's dead or alive.
In character, I don't know if this thing's gonna jump off of his face, so I'm just gonna grab the back of his neck or something, somewhere I can grab him, drag him out, but keep the gun on the thing on his face.
Okay. So you're going to basically
Because if
like
that's gonna explode, we're gonna drag him out.
yeah, drag a wounded comrade. Now keep in mind, you guys are going to have to get the compression
Yeah,
coil.
we need to get the power. Yeah, the compression coil. Somebody
So-
get in there.
I'm not a mechanic. I'm gonna get this guy
Yeah,
out.
your mechanic is
Yeah.
currently unconscious.
I don't know what
It's
the
good we
fuck I'm
didn't bring
doing.
Danny.
God. Of
I'm
course.
following my training. Get the wounded out.
So
Send in the doctor.
who has the highest
The
heavy
doctor will take-
machinery of the PCs?
Don't look at me.
I have 5.
Let's see here.
I have a total of 5.
I have 6.
Oh yes.
Okay, so you have 6, though you cannot put. I mean, you could use a story point if you have one, but
No, I'm all fresh out.
So you should probably assist. Well, Simone can't push because she had the. Or is the
Yeah.
combat over now?
well, it's still technically in the
No.
same like turn, because like the effect was like not for the combat, because combat goes in rounds, not turns. A turn is 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so Simone can't push, but she also has stress. Just trying to think about the math.
Well, then
But Simone
Conrad
also
can
has a
try to
story
do
point.
it.
What would be your role?
Conrad never fails. He has never messed up in this past few sessions.
my
It
ass.
would be a
Okay, we're
perfectly
absolutely
logic
not letting you
roll.
roll then.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Emily, you can
Like-
still try it even if you can't push.
Yeah, so my pool currently, including my stress, is 9. Because I have 4 stress.
But you could
Oof.
fail.
And 9
You could
dice
roll.
total.
You could panic
Yeah.
and then fail. So I think maybe
Yeah.
you assisting Sparrow is maybe the best.
Yeah, we can all assist Sparrow, who is able
Yeah.
to.
Sure.
Yeah. All right.
Who is? I don't have heavy machinery, so I can't.
Um,
assist.
I at least have 1 point in it.
So is combat over now?
Yeah, I would say combat's over.
Question mark.
Oh. Are they all dead?
Well, one face hugger is unaccounted for. One of them is on
Random.
Jeff's face, but everything else is dead.
Is it this one on Jeff's
Oh.
face?
Yeah, this is the guy that
Yes.
that jumped Jeff. I just forgot to move the token.
Wonderful.
So
Um,
but yeah. Anyway, combat.
as I go through, are all the eggs popped? By the way.
Well,
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Open.
I
They
keep
should be.
forgetting. Yeah, all of the eggs have been opened, except for the one that
Okay.
Simone destroyed, or I think it was Simone.
Anywho.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Destroyed or open. Yeah, they are.
Okay. So,
Oh, yeah.
I
yeah,
guess it's
Hold-
attempt to get the
Russian
coil
coil.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Conrad is going to also assist Sparrow. He has a point of heavy machinery. But before that, and especially before others are looking, since he sees this poor person being mangled and destroyed by this, bang.
okay, you just fucking coup de grace him. All right.
I have 1 stress less.
Oh,
No, but
hold
I
on.
mean,
Yeah, technically true. A coup de grace. Well, actually, no. Well, it technically says your stress level is decreased, but each time you cause an enemy to be broken. So.
well, he is an egg. He's becoming an egg. So.
All right, fine. Fair enough. So,
he wanted to make sure that we don't have future egg problems.
So that's the only the second person you've coup de grace, but so anyway, so yeah, Richard, you can do a heavy machinery roll. Anybody who has at least 1 point of heavy machinery can assist him.
How many bonuses am I getting here?
Well, I know Simone
Should be
has at
getting
least 1.
2.
Conrad has 1 as
Because
well.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
1.
So you get a +2. Though also, I mean, I did Jeff. I mean, if you wanted to take one of the tools off of his belt, you could use that. Like he has like a maintenance jack, I think that gives
even
you
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use it's a +1 to heavy machinery, so you would have a +3.
Desecrate his body. Desecrate it.
Oh, fuck yeah, nice.
We're not really nice. Good job, man.
Nice.
Well, I guess that works.
Not bad for a synthetic.
So anyway, so you I mean amid the stress of like the engines, like everything like malfunctioning around you, like it's kind of because it's kind of starting to set off like a chain reaction. Not necessarily like a instantaneous death, but you do extract the coil, and now it's time to GTFO.
Yeah.
Yep.
So before we leave, the guy that has the face hugger on him, is he dead yet?
Oh, well, I mean, you wouldn't know
No,
that.
no, they don't die. They
Like
okay.
it's just
Facehugger
jumped
keeps
on
them
him like a
alive.
minute ago.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Well,
all
after
just think that we can, treat him.
I'm just going to attempt to rip it off
Yeah. So
if I
Let's
can.
not do that yet. We don't know what's on him. We need to get him to a doctor before we try anything on this guy. I have no fucking clue what this thing is, and we don't.
Oh
know
wait,
anything.
let's ask our doctor since
well,
since
the
he's still
doctor. I
alive.
mean, the doctor. He says like, I mean, this. I mean, while I'm all about saving a patient, I really don't think this is the best time to do it. We
Thing's
need to
gonna
just get him
explode.
back to
We
the
need
ship.
coil.
Yeah, we have the coil. We need to get off this ship immediately.
Doctor's orders then. Okay.
So, yeah. So you
That
guys.
doesn't mean I can't attempt as I'm leaving. Like
Yeah,
just
well, I
grab
mean,
it by the
well, I
face
will
hugger
say,
and
like,
pull it.
as you were pulling it, like, you do notice, like, it's, tightening its tail around his neck, and its legs, like, lock up. Um, I mean, with your android strength, I mean, like, you could pull it off, but you absolutely would snap his neck and kill him.
Sparrow, stand down.
Fair.
The doctor said.
I'm not
the doctor
ripping
said
it
the thing.
off. If it's like not if it's fighting, I'm like
Yeah, I
but
know.
I'm like
I'm just letting
trying
you
to
know that,
still.
like, depending on how much force you apply, you could kill him if you
No,
did
no,
that.
no,
So,
no.
okay.
I'm not putting that much force into it.
All right. So, anyway. So, yeah, the,
Question:
sure.
How cold is it? Because we know from Alien Romulus, like you can freeze it and it kind of stuns it. Is it cold enough in the ship that it is weaker?
Yeah, but that was like
Um,
nitrogen, basically.
Yeah, that was
how
like a very
cold that was.
concentrated, dose of, and even then in Alien Romulus, like even in the amount of time that it was on Navarro, it still sort of delivered
Right.
its payload.
I mean, we have to
I mean,
think
those
like.
ones were also genetically modified.
True.
But again,
Okay.
I'm just trying to see like, is the cold a factor here
Yeah,
that
you
would
could.
maybe help us pull it off?
Yeah, you would definitely like. I would say like, I mean, obviously with like meta knowledge, it would be easier to pull it off. Like it's not resisting as much, but it's still resisting enough to the point like where Richard, like if you're trying this, you're seeing like, okay, it's tightening up depending on, like, it might
Yeah,
actually kill him
but
if I do this.
odd question. If they have to breathe, did the facehugger go through the helmet?
Yeah, but remember in Alien,
They
the
always can.
facehugger jumped Kane, burned through his helmet, and was
Yeah.
fine even when outside. So,
It's
like,
like providing him oxygen, right? It's
yeah,
like breathing.
yeah, facehuggers are
Okay.
basically organic gas
Yeah, like
masks.
Exactly.
yeah.
I was just making sure that it did punch through the helmet itself.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like if I would have seen that, I wouldn't even attempt it. I'm like, yeah, no, you're on your own, bud.
Yeah, like basically. Yeah. Well, it
Man.
like, yeah, you would have seen like it, squirted out a little bit of acid just to melt the faceplate on the eco suit, so I could get to his face.
Gotcha.
If the doctor says we need more equipment to treat him, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, because like
in
with
universe, she
that-
has no idea what
Yeah.
this thing, how dangerous it is.
because
So
the
it's
problem
like,
is
we
that
can easily
like
throw it.
there's with the damage to the ship and the fact that it's like starting to like you actually by this point there's even like an alarm going off in the ship basically saying like as Marty joked about earlier, it's like you have X amount of minutes to abandon ship, like reactor failure imminent kind of thing. Like it's not good. So
We need to move.
yeah, like basically like you would not have enough time to use the medical facilities, like even if you knew where they were, like or like how to get to them specifically. Because it's one thing to look at them on a map; it's another thing when you're actually there.
Yeah.
But either way, the point is like you're not really left with much other option than to fall back to the drop shuttle.
Yeah, we got a GTFO.
So, but in answer to Albert, your questions, like number one, the like that's a very good observation that the cold weather kind of yeah, exactly. The cold weather definitely is having like it's not putting up as much resistance. And then the other thing in response, well, I mean, do you want me to answer the question you DM'd me like openly or?
I DM'd you for a reason.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, I'll just answer that real quick.
So unfortunately, it seems we are not going to have a lot of the ship to salvage, but we'll see. Uh, we
If
we
the
have to get.
flamethrower, we should be okay to salvage.
Uh, let's just
Salvage?
hope
Yes. It's just been in scraps.
it's just going to be charred a bit, but
Well, it's also going to be an
yeah,
explosion in the back, so
yeah, we'll see how big it is and what's left after. But at least we can fix our ship. Uh, you big strong folk, you take care of our fallen engineer. Carry him gently and carefully, and when we need to hurry through the corridors, but at the same time be very vigilant that the last remaining spider thing doesn't uh, decide to make a surprise visit.
I just imagine you say carrying him gently as he's just getting bumped into every little thing possible.
He kind of face palms himself, but at the same time he understands he was the one who made a huge loud noise that alerted everyone and anything on board. Such a large ship going to be destroyed. Such a waste.
So sorry about that. I was just having a little back and forth with Megas. Anyway, so yeah, but I mean, like you are able to get to the drop shuttle before this thing goes supernova. So, um, once the fucking ramp, like once Jessica, like she's looking out the window, she sees you like from the cockpit of the ship, um, and is going to like basically deploy the front ramp and usher you all to enter.
I would bring Dustin's body with him.
Okay.
I would want to give
Yeah,
him
I'll
a
help you
proper
move
burial.
his body.
All right.
Of course.
Oh, then I
He's
got
my
it.
boy.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
Yeah, well, I would say that Rosie also, like it gives a hand if requested, but other than that, um, so yeah, the drop shuttle, the ramp, deploys, you know, like Jessica ushers you all in, and Richard, I believe, was flying the drop shuttle in, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm not gonna make you do a roll for it, but yeah, you like as you take off, you notice like like as you're like lifting up and backing off, like you see like explosions like from the aft and then, the cryodecks and then like the ship just like especially when it gets to like the solar panels and like fuel cells and stuff, like the explosions get much more dramatic and, eventually the whole ship just fucking
Brighter.
yeah, explodes. So,
Shit. Just metal scrap.
yeah.
We'll find use for that as well in due time, but so much for bringing a ship back in a whole piece or having an extra one. God damn it. But at least we'll have a report for Wayland. They would know what happened here.
All right. So yeah, you make it like the drop shuttle is able to make it aboard the like fly all the way back to the ore chariot, and uh, yeah, like basically like you get. I'm just saying like you get there without incident. Um, when you all board the ship, I mean obviously I'm assuming like well Jessica will join Doc, I guess we're calling him in the med bay, helping unload Jeff and taking him to the medical, like like the actual like med bay on the ore chariot. Um, for all the PCs, what are you guys doing?
stressed out of my mind, so I'm looking around the room like a madman.
Yeah, the med bay would have some nap relief, so if you want to take a shot at nap relief, because I don't think you've used any. Basically, nap relief in this, what it does is like you use it and it reduces all your stress. But the caveat is that you can only safely use it once per shift, because other than that, then you start taking penalties to agility.
I don't
But
have
I
any.
will.
you also reduce stress by being in a safe area for 10 minutes, like 1 point of stress per.
How long are we gonna be in the ship?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming you take off right away, so that way any potential aliens lingering
Yes.
around don't have a chance to get aboard.
Decide to, yeah.
Mhm.
So like, but basically by this point, all of you
Don't
can
need
just
no
reduce your stress.
stowaways.
Yeah, you can reduce all your stress just outright. So,
Yeah.
because you're off of Koi 416C and you know, at least for the moment, safe. Yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, back to the original question. Like, are you guys having any conversations, or are you making any sort of preparations before going into cryo sleep? What are you doing?
Look at everybody. What the fuck was that?
Do we have medical facilities sufficient to study Jeff on the ore hauler or the shuttle?
Um, like, yeah, because I will say, like, out of character, the problem is that by this like, obviously by this point in the time, like, what you guys just dealt with is like unheard of, so you wouldn't have any specialized equipment that could recognize like a chest burster or have protocol. Well, I mean, yeah, well, because here's the thing: there's those Pauling med pods in Prometheus, right? But the problem is that in Prometheus, Shaw says it released as of 2093, they only made a dozen of these.
Yeah, those are
So
special ones.
they're very expensive and very rare. So you would not have one of those. Like you have an auto dock, which are like the cheaper ones that can like reset broken bones and you know that kind of stuff. Like basically do like the same sort of surgery a normal person could.
Conrad has the doctors, the medics and the doctors just kind of watch over our patient, and he'll be somewhere near and asking like every hour or two how he's doing. But um, he wants to also kind of use the time to try and repair the goddamn pup he broke. He wants to try that.
Well, you guys also have to go. Remember, you guys have to go into cryo before
Yes.
using the.
Oh,
So,
yeah, we're going, yeah.
so if that's the case, I just look at them and it's like, well, looks like I'm not getting a nap.
Yeah, you're gonna maybe we can wait a few hours to see how things progress. Give us a little
Oh
breather
no, no,
and
no!
just get some.
I'm not even going into cryo. I'm just like, screw that. I'm staying awake.
Oh yes, that's for sure. We'll need you to keep watch, but I'm waiting on the prognosis of the doctors to see when do they think our engineer friend can join us in the cryo.
Um, well, basically, what as you're talking, or at least in the company of Jessica and Doc, basically what they tell you is, um, like from what scans we've done and what tests we've done. So I mean, obviously, um, by this point he's out of his suit, so you can see that like you can see his chest moving, like indicating breathing. He has a pulse. He is breathing. Um, he's unconscious. We can safely assume that whatever this creature is not like suffocating him. It's actually providing him with air so he doesn't suffocate.
Strange.
There hasn't been any kind of like blood loss, so it's not sucking his blood like a tick or a mosquito.
Oh, it
But
isn't.
no,
I presumed that
like
was the case. That it's something like that.
no. Well, I mean, we don't know what it's doing, but it's it hasn't
Killing
caused
him?
him any bodily harm.
What is your medical recommendation? Is it safe to put him in cryo like this, or should we wait until whatever's happening, until a change in his state? What do you recommend?
The two doctors kind of debate among themselves, and then they kind of the verdict they reach is saying, uh, why don't we? I mean, obviously before we all we set the ore chariot back to Terra Nova, why don't we just put him in cryo for a few hours and monitor him to make sure that his vitals don't drop? So that way, like, so basically, so we don't wake up after getting back home and find out that he died in transit.
Interesting proposition.
Like
Good,
basically,
good.
like put him in
Let's do
cryo
that.
first so we can survey him and make sure he's okay before we all jump in.
Good idea. Interesting. Good idea. Good idea. Makes sense. Then,
So,
as you recommend, we shall try that then.
so yeah. So basically, they load him onto. I mean, I don't know if a ship like this would have like some sort of emergency stretcher. I mean, because if memory serves an alien, they just carried Kane back aboard the ship. Um, but
It's not really shown, but who knows? Like,
well, either way, I
it's
mean, the
a
specific. I mean, I was just trying to sort of set the scene, but I guess the specifics don't really matter. The point is that they carry him back, like they get him up to the cryo deck, and they put him under, and they basically take turns watching him, and so basically like a few hours pass, and I guess I'll go down the list. So El Presidente, are you? So within the first few hours of you guys getting back to the ship, are you doing anything? Are you having any conversations with anybody? What's going on?
Man, that was fucked up, huh, guys?
Um,
it sure was.
permission to
Yeah.
speak.
Yeah, I don't care, man. Go for it.
So, we all saw the thing get on his face. And I think all of us, for the most part, saw the corpse. Do you think the chest bursting outward thing is because of the thing on his face now?
Well, we have no idea if our previous mangled crewmates, if they had that thing on his face. We have no idea if there was only one creature or multiple. Maybe the ship collected specimens. We don't seem to have too many specifics there. We've seen one big thing. We've seen little spiders, and we have no idea how many, what's related and what is not. What is the data that we have retrieved from the ship again?
Um,
Maybe we can
like
pull that
from
up
the
and
from
just kind of.
Mother, like what you found
Yes.
last. So just a reminder of what you guys found from Mother. The ship. Well, like I'll just run through this again. So the ship was on its way back from Earth from NN 4053. It had delivered a set of colonists to a colony called Lacerda, but was sent off course to intercept a distress beacon from a Heliades class SCV that was drifting along at sublight. Said ship was the USCSS Odysseus. Um, the thing is that um, like there was basically the ship. The last known coordinates of the Odysseus are on record, but the ship was in motion, so it's already moved. Um, the thing
Mhm.
is that a search was done, led by Captain Taylor. Um, but the thing is that there were no human survivors during the sweep of the ship. Um, a search party was dispatched, led by the captain with a few of the security personnel. Only Captain Taylor made it back alive, and it was implied that she wasn't the only thing that came back to the Manifest Destiny. Um, and she was placed under
Some
quarantine before
critters.
being released a few hours later. But that was basically the extent of the information that Richard found, or I think it was Richard.
Yes, yes, it was. He was jacked in.
Yep.
So the Odysseus. Do we know whose ship it was? By which
It is a
government
Wayland registered ship. Like
company?
you would have had
Mhm.
the ship, like the registration number and ID and stuff like that.
Ah, well, so I mean, even though there are a lot of questions that we do not have answers for, at the same time, it seems that we have at least, to some extent, solved not one but two mysteries of uh, missing and crashed ships. So
Oh,
the
and
Odysseus
also,
and
sorry,
the
one other thing I
and
wanted to mention,
sorry,
if it
yeah.
was an interest to you. Um, you also, Albert did do a search of Captain Taylor's like computer logs, but unfortunately, all of them were written before she was attacked, like before
Oh
she was
yeah.
brought back to the Manifest Destiny, because basically she was reborn like, do like a status update of when the ship left Lacerda, and then a status update of like basically saying like, Captain's log, we've just been, we detected the signal of an SCV that was drifting. I'm going to be leading a search party, yada yada yada. But there was nothing after that that suggests what happened to her.
Okay. But It seems we have finally some information of what happened to not one but two ships. Unfortunately, they were kind of connected in the sense that the grief of one was transferred to the grief of another. And let's hope that that chain ends there with them. But at the same time, Welland Industries will probably be very happy to hear that they have actually concrete information what happened to two of the ships. They will not be thrilled with the results, but some information will be definitely uh, appreciated. So even if we maybe don't get a financial reward in the sense there's no uh, whole ship to salvage back, at least I can imagine that they will be happy with our uh, investigation, and especially since we have uh, the specimens that were the cause of all of this. Um we have that as at least something brought back from these events as evidence of what happened. So I think, even though this could have been better, we are not getting out empty-handed. Just too bad that we have uh, lost people along the way. Albert, do you want us to have a funeral proceeding for your dear colleague? Was it Dustin?
Yes, we'll have to bury him when we're back. But until then, I think we need to quarantine this entire ship. Based on the logs, I mean, it certainly sounds like they brought something back from the other ship, and we don't know what this spider thing does. I don't think it's safe for any of us to go back to the colony until we can uh, figure out what the situation is.
That's why I said I'm not getting
And
any sleep.
well, yes, we have something that they did not have access to. So I think we have better chances there. But I understand your precautive measures. We can get into the orbit of our Terra Nova colony and make sure we don't land and stay there until the standard quarantine cycle is done. Um, what do you recommend? Should we uh, be just all in cryo after we make sure that our engineer is doing okay and we all go inside? Should we just wait until Richard has a reason to call us out?
Well, so I have a question. We have to go in cryo for the travel back to the Terra Nova, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll go back in cryo then.
Because like basically once like before you do that, like because there was like the sort of the delay in entering cryo, but you do get the medical report from, or like the report from the medics saying, we've been monitoring the vitals in Jeff's pod. Being in cryo sleep thus far has not seemed to harm him or the creature attached to him. So
Okay.
we should be safe to enter cryo sleep for the trip back to Terra Nova.
That is great. That is great. Then, when the time comes for us to awake, arrange for all of us to awake except Jeff. Uh, we shall keep him on ice as long as possible until we have him directly uh, on Terra Nova after our quarantine stint ends, and we can get him to the proper medical staff.
So the question I have for the group is, are you going to? I mean, I'm assuming you're going to radio ahead to Terra Nova. What are you going to tell them if so?
Oh yeah,
Like
we can just
specifically, are you going to also like not only tell them about the alien, but are you also going to tell them like we need this team brought up to do a full sweep of the ship, that kind of thing? Like are you contacting them? What are you telling them? What are you telling them to bring? That sort of thing.
yeah. What's the plan?
I think I would recommend we just say we have a medical emergency and someone's injured, we need like a full medical surgery team prepared to come up to the ship, and that we're like under quarantine.
Okay.
Yes, just in case. That should be enough. Yes, we can maybe contact. And he kind of looks with a kind of relenting, sarcastic smile to Presidente, our second in command, Miss Sky. We can let her know of the superficial details of the situation and have her organize the medical staff to come up and check us all before we land.
Okay, so
Kinda
El
seems like
Presidente, I
the
assume you're
only
doing that.
decision.
Okay. So yeah, is there anything anybody else wants to do before you enter cryo sleep?
Use
Can
the
Conrad-
restroom.
Okay.
Yeah, you never want to go into cry with a full stomach.
Yeah, I'm picking up and peeing myself again.
Can Conrad try to at least start working on the fix for the goddamn pups? That's been chewing him out. Can't believe it.
I would say no, because I think it's like, yeah, in terms of the role saying, like, you have the opposite effect of what you want to achieve. So I would assume that you probably like damaged it beyond a point that somebody your skill level could fix.
Oh damn! Okay.
I mean, that's
He's
not
gonna
to
have
say
to
that
wait
that's
on
not
the
to
colony
say
level.
it couldn't ever be fixed, but it's like, consider like you broke it.
Yeah,
you
and
know.
next, yeah. I get it. I've screwed it up so much that there's no way I could be the one
Yeah.
to help repair it. So yeah, he's buddies with Danny, so he'll just find somebody there
Yeah.
eventually to help him down there. Okay.
All right. So you're bringing back the wrecked pup. And then I take it then that's everybody else doing anything.
I am good now.
Hold on, I gotta read this message. So anywho, while something is happening in the background, like I was also going to ask, like, after something that somebody asked me, do you, because we've got about like 20 more minutes, do you think, like, the heading back to Terra Nova is a good cliffhanger, or is there anything anybody else wants to do in the last 20 minutes?
Like before we get in cryo sleep, I would say Simone would kind of like pull Albert to the side, and would just be like saying to you, I'm so sorry. I should have done more to try and save Dustin. I'm just like, act unlike, my buddy Conrad, who is I'm 99% sure you're, a little bit of a psycho, but Simone is like generally like torn up about not being able to do more. It's just like, apologizing and whatnot to I guess, or Alfred rather.
Alfred.
Alfred.
Albert.
We're not-
God damn it. That is the player having a very God fuck. The character gets the name right. I swear oh my god, my brain is
I
I
am such a
I am
caring
not in a good
character. I
headspace
just
today,
can't remember
man.
your name.
I cannot fucking remember names for the life of me. Jesus Christ. Albert. Just, apologizing profusely for not being able to do more to save Dustin. I don't
Dustin,
know
you mean
why that name
Daniel?
popped in my head.
So Albert will be
Jesus.
sort of very reserved, and like I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna whoever's responsible for this is gonna pay for what happened to Dustin and what happened to the entire crew.
Yeah, here's hoping we can, you know, investigate and do something.
Whatever, I don't know what happened on that ship, but whatever did, we can't let it happen again on the colony. I mean, you saw what that thing did, and we were at least somewhat ready for it. If it got loose on the colony, I can't let
Yeah, it'll
anyone
be even
go
worse.
back to the surface until we're sure.
Mhm. Yeah, like that the body we found in the closet, like he hid there and died. I can only just imagine like just the terror someone has to excuse me, voice is breaking. Can only imagine like how, absolutely horrified you have to be and scared to, hide yourself away and then, die like that.
Well, he didn't have any weapons, and if that giant monster was stalking him around the ship, I can imagine.
hmm But yeah, we'll have to be extremely vigilant when we, before we touch back down on Terra Nova proper.
Yes. Well, I've already given the orders, and we'll get the medical staff up here and see if we can't surgically remove this thing. We don't have the equipment or the expertise to do it here, but maybe we can once we're back in orbit of Terra Nova.
So one question I want to ask in advance while it's on my mind, just like mainly for prep for next time, are you going to want to like, bring up the medical staff like aboard a shuttle like while Jeff is still in cryo sleep, or do you want to like let Jeff out of cryo sleep so he's like, awake while the medical team is on their way?
I mean, I think we would want the medical team to arrive first to like
Okay.
scan him if they can. I don't even know if they can scan him, but
Right. Okay.
well, he's in the cryopod.
Well, the problem is
So I mean,
that
I guess it matters like what does, because the lifeboat had from Alien 3 had scanning stuff in it, but I don't know if these cryopods probably don't because they're in the ship.
yeah, and they're
Yeah, Alien 3 is 2179, like 100
so
years later.
yeah,
So
exactly.
Yeah,
Almost
yeah.
exactly 100 years. Um,
And that was also a
so
military ship, so it probably had more capabilities.
yeah.
like the cryopods that you have, like the ships in this day and age, or at least in this little continuity mine have, is like they have enough for like read out like a like basic vitals, so you can tell if somebody's like dying in their pod or something, but other than that, you would need like a proper medical like setup to be able to actually inspect somebody rather than just trying to do it all like monitor them in a cryopod.
We could basically, I mean, like I know out of precaution we wanna wait until the medics are here, but at the same time they cannot operate on a literal icicle. So we will have to defrost him anyway. So if there is some time needed, like story-wise, it makes logic for at least for him to start being waking up out of cryo and being defrosted while they are coming up. So because unless if we do not do that, then they will come and then we start defrosting, and then it's still like they're just there wasting time. We're waiting for how many minutes or hours are needed for that. So uh, we probably like story-wise, logically, we need to synchronize that so that he starts waking up before they come here.
Fair
But
enough.
yeah, Conrad is like going to uh, when he sees like Simone somewhere alone, not when she's not busy talking with somebody or whatever, he's just gonna kind of approach and ask her, uh, "How have how have you been doing? Uh, this has been a strange and stressful situation for us all. How have you been coping?"
Well, I'm holding together, so that's a bonus. But uh I wasn't really expecting people to die on this mission. If I'm being honest, just I don't know what those things are, but oh, it's bad. I'm only about 50-50 holding it together. What about you,
I
Conrad?
get that. Well, I I don't know. Actually, to be quite frank, I don't know how I feel. I just feel confused. I feel a combination of fear, a combination of anger, and just general disappointment that we weren't able we weren't able to save everyone. Not only did we not find any survivor on the ship is also skedaddled, but not only that, we've actually lost one of our own. I cannot imagine how hard it must be for Albert right now, and well, for you, which is why I'm asking how you're doing, since seeing in front of your own eyes somebody go down like that, it's that's just not right. And I was very scared the same would happen to Jeff. I gave it my all to stop that from happening, but fate had different plans, and now we have this on him, and I just hope that he comes out of it, mm, that there's some lucky chance that our doctors and surgeons can take this off of him without him suffering too many consequences. I think we've lost enough people. One is too many. I I don't want to lose any more here. It never gets easier to see your colleagues just cease to exist. It's it's something that honestly kind of haunts me to some degree.
Hmm.
But I I hope that you can mentally hold it together and pull through this. You are very skillful in holding your own, and I'm pretty grateful that uh, I can at least know that the chances are small that something is going to actually put any dents in you with your constant surprising skill levels. But the mind is always a lot more fragile than we like to admit. So don't uh, don't forget to do whatever you need to uh, distress and take your mind off of things if these missions become too stressful for you. Just just let me know. Nobody's expecting that you have to come on them if they become too difficult mentally to handle these risks. Just be careful, all right? I don't want for you do have to have some uh, trauma to process through all of this later. We try a lot of things on Terra Nova, but I don't think our human resources and our psychologists are too abundant, and we have the best of the best yet. So I just hope that we can all pull through this in one piece, both physically and mentally.
So, I'd say on that note, unless there's anything else more significant, we will wrap for today. So, yeah, in terms of XP, yeah, you all, you get the usual 5 XP. If you are, I would say like probably in the time that you are, um, maybe doing like kind of like before you go back to Terra Nova, like if you want to take a little time to like, um, do talents and skills, like you can, but that's depending on if you're like gunning it straight for the colony or if you want to just like wait in quarantine for a little bit.
I had a question. What's the highest the skill can be?
5.
Okay.
Conrad will spend it on the colony later.
All right. I just want to make that offer. Other than that, hopefully you guys all had fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It was really, really action packed.
It was deadly for a change in that sense. Like, oh my god, we've lost an actual from the start named and characterful NPC. So, hot diggity damn.
Yeah.
That's
God dang it.
it's reserved for next time. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll keep on trying. My
Well, it
suggestion
was
is, yeah, sorry.
weapon specialist again for the actual regular rounds instead of the Kipitan rounds now.
Well, the
You'll
problem
get
is
it
that
eventually.
yeah, well technically kip rounds are just an ammo type. So I wouldn't say that's technically a weapon. Like if you want to sort of retcon that to be like the shotgun is your signature weapon, you can. Instead of the kip rounds.
Okay.
Now the caveat, because you said you were rolling it again, the catch is that with weapon specialists is that like it's all like you can take it multiple times, but it's once per
Yeah.
weapon type. So
Yeah. That's fine. It's either
okay.
well then I have the shotgun already set, and then now it's the uh, pistol as
All
well.
right.
So
Yeah. Or you can do with fists unarmed if you want to ever do that one day. So you have options.
yeah, I will have options, but I don't punch hard.
Oh, okay. But a suggestion for Albert's character, since he lost like a key NPC for him, I don't know. Do you think maybe should he get like a story point for as a kind of thing for that, or I mean, I might be just suggesting bullshit
What
here.
I'll do is I'll probably give everybody a story point just for the sheer like the chaos of the encounter. Um,
Thank you.
Commemorating the fact that you all, encountered like your characters are among the first people to ever encounter xenomorphs and the first people to live to tell the tale.
Yeah, I can't
And
believe
one with the
that.
first kill.
Yeah, yeah. We actually had we lost key NPCs, but no critical injuries on the PCs yet, and
Yeah.
oof, that could have gotten bad.
Yep. So yeah, all of you get 1 point story point in addition to 5 XP. But yeah, anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, requests, etc., just feel free to mention them in chat or now or in DMs, whichever. So
Okay.
Yeah, it was a very, very
All
entertaining
right.
session,
All right,
ranging from
bye.
Alfred to everything else. And see you, Magus.
Albert the
off.
Alfred.
See you, Magus.
I'm gonna leave the
I-
Bat Cave. I'll talk to y'all
I
later.
don't know where that name
Yeah.
popped out from my brain, but like.
Master Wayne needs me.